Hey, everybody, gather yourself in because we got to continue to talk about this. And it's a shame that people think that this is okay. But they said they are tired of being distorted. Now, well, we're going to talk. We're going to talk. We're going to talk. We're going to talk because this is a serious matter. And then they claim they're tired of being extorted. How are you being extorted when they never kept asking you for money? And how are you being extorted when the mother is not in the lawsuit? It's the sister that's suing for her brother because the sister now has custody over the brother. And hey, Miss Leo, and if you ask me, Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee made it even worse by showing the picture of the mother at the at her 40th birthday party. So how bad can it be that you inviting this extortionist to your birthday party? And like I said, people keep thinking this is about the mother. This ain't about the mother. It's about the sister. And the sister wants justice for her brother. So we're going to be going through this today, honey. We are going to be going through this today. We're going to find out what's the really. What is the deal? If you haven't hit that like, hit that like. But they said they tired of being distorted. And if they claim the video wasn't that bad and it was so important, then why wasn't it put out where we all can see it? Why was it pushed? Why was it pushed to the side? Why was the video pushed to the side, way in the back? And people go, oh, they're now talking. People can talk about stuff when they want to. Remember, that boy was 7 years old when this happened. You do not know what could have happened to that boy and what he was going through from the time he was 7 until now. Y'all don't know. Anybody who support that, I can't support you. And people, oh, they being extorted. Oh, because of Lizzo. You know what? They talk about big people all the time. They talk about people all the time. Why did that video resurface? Is not because Lizzo found the tape. That's because the girl, the sister, decided to press charges. It just so happened it came out around the same time. But that was disgusting. Even if it was a message that you was trying to prove about saying watch your kids, it was nothing comedic about it. And we have to stop giving all these comedians passes. They think they can literally say whatever they want to say, and it's all good. But it's not. It's not. So we're going to start this off. Let me cut this down. Don't forget to check out my man, Kev Seals. We have to check them out. I'm gonna start with him, and then we're gonna get into a little bit more of what they gotta say. Let's go.
They should fire. Hollywood Unlocked should fire its own host. Press one. Oh, Jason Lee. Oh, Jason, keep that same energy. Press one. Keep that same energy. It's time to look into these niggas. Press one. They out here bullying victims, trying to dox people. None of it matters because we all saw the tape. It ain't like we got to wait. We got to speculate. We saw and we know what this is. See, that's the thing about Hollywood. You get a chance to see who gonna defend it, who gonna speak out, who gonna speak against, and who gonna be a damn fly on the wall and just be here to say, Kev,
shame.
Guess what? I'm a fly
Shame.
on the wall.
Hey, truly.
Guess what?
Shame.
I've been watching this whole thing my whole life. Press one. I'm a piece of shit too. I'm a piece of shit too. You know, I just sit back and watch. If your silence in these matters is agreeance, don't y'all realize that? That's for real. Your silence mean in law, that mean you agree. That mean you agree. Nigga, no, yes, silent. Oh, that's no contest. You silent? You want him to speak for you? Pretty please. No contest? Guilty. Right, press one. That's just how it works. That's how this shit work. I'm not no kid. And y'all niggas ain't finna be 35, 40, 45 years old, cutting y'all beards off, pretending to be 21, talking to an audience full of kids. Press one. I'm not that type. My algorithm and my statistic, I just learned this word, statistics say 80s baby. All your whole audience, 95.7% of them is 1980 babies. Press one. So I don't got the same. I'm not appealing to no specific genre other than people born within a specific time frame who know what I'm talking about. All this other made up blasphemy, antichrist, but want to pray for the kids tomorrow. Pray for yourself. Pray for yourself. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm starting early. Why not? Why not? Shout out to Jason Lee. Shout out to Crystalline. Shout out to y'all in my Cash App early. And y'all didn't say nothing, but I guess one is for the morning coffee, the other one for support. Shout out to y'all. A lot of great content. A lot of great content going into the future. Coffee and Kush TV Entertainment Gossip News Channel. That's what I like. Gossip. I like this shit. Before we get to the extortion attempts, before we get to this stupid extortion accusations that they're accusing the mom of, who has nothing to do with the lawsuit whatsoever, press one.
Exactly.
Press one has nothing to do with the lawsuit and the criminal charges. Press one. They trying to press charges. We get to that. I want to talk about something at the beginning of this show that's very dear to me because I'm a Democrat. I was a Democrat. I was raised on 10th Ave in Hyde Park in the neighborhood 6-0s and the gang and fluctuated, like I said, infatuated neighborhood. It's infested. Gangs, neighborhood 60s, HA gangsters, the Hoovers, Harlem, 40, Crenshaw Mafia, the BPSs, the Jungles, in the game. Then you got other people that look like Mr. Let-Go that wasn't born inside the game. They pretenders.
Hey, Ewan.
They really don't know the symptoms of what goes on in the hood. They just talking. Press what? The voting game. I'm not talking about voting. Sit over there. Sit over there. I'm not talking about voting right now. I'm talking about the gang. Sit over there. That's why I said call it in. Block. That's why I said call it in. 300 seconds. That's why I said don't talk to me in no chat. My phone line stay open. God wins. If God wins, be an advocate for God then and stop hiding in the chat room. Press one. I just wake up, look for a blunt, roll this shit up, wipe my face, brush my teeth, iron my clothes, and ready to go live. Be an advocate for truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you're an advocate for God, you don't type that. You you speak. Like that sister said, you can't do nothing unless you mad. Yesterday, yeah, you got to speak that. I don't understand the verbiage. It confuses me. You got me? It confuses the shit out of me reading y'all little, and you be talking directly to me. No, you want to talk directly to me? Here I am. Press 1. Not saying don't talk in the chat, but y'all know, my students know who they are. Don't get it twisted, but look, I want to talk about this specific thing about gangs because I went around looking for some internet media to get myself involved in today. You know, start the Coffee and Kush morning show off right. So this nigga waited till he got grown to be a gangbanging 60 Crip. Who us from reality? So he gotta go. We already know. That's sad when you already know. When the average people already know this, y'all better get this boy up out of here. That is a young boy. Oh, what about King Von and all this? So y'all want him to die? You know you demonic when you back up from a situation and everybody be like, oh man, damn, girl, why you doing this? You scared, bro? Everybody's trying to set you up. Everybody who no, they needed you to go walk that walk. Press 1. They need you to walk that evil walk. So with children, with little girls, what we say to him, it's too late. Nigga, when he was fucking with the kids, nigga, a nigga can't get to he a child, G. Y'all give 69 cuz getting videos with children, with little girls. You won't give Quando Rondo the same?
Our poor babies exploited, boy.
That's you can't even talk about us hating each other when we watching the industry work like this. I don't trust now one of these dudes. They souls and their moralities is different than mine. So you not gonna give him. He ain't killed nobody. They gave him a pass with his homeboy. He just saw his homeboy get killed. He said, I'm out. I'm cool. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all let 69 be cool though. Unfucking believable what we do to our own people. Somebody said that's sad. This is a little kid. I don't give a fuck about no tattoos. I don't care what he look like on pills. This is a little kid. He's an artist. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you know, I'm gonna play Seti Nash video, but I was disgusted at it. And I be up early thinking about this. Like damn, a nigga can't get the benefit of he ain't really. Let him do what he do. What would Nip say? Press 1. This is what happened when you don't got proper guidance. What would Nipsey say? Nipsey would say, yeah, he ain't really cut out for that. I don't recommend nobody out of state to come to the turf and, think it's because niggas ain't gonna let you go. And that's just, nigga, how he rocking. Facts. That's what he was trying to change is young black males being caught up by and being influenced by these older niggas to create a cycle we can't get out of for another 5, 10, 15, 30 generations because of gangs, G. You don't even know what's going on politically. The whole country, you worried about gang. You let this man go free, but y'all let this dude live his life. Damn. Let this motherfucker, damn. Oh, that's all I can say. Damn. Y'all want him to die? Okay, take this one. This is like the bungalows coming down, continuation school coming down.
Walking crowds because they feel safe, not knowing. That's how you get picked off. The strong and smart walk alone. It makes less noise.
Look at man, because he don't walk alone.
Shame.
He mad, isn't it?
Shame.
Woo, this nigga right here, he mad and shit. Don't be mad because you don't walk alone. Press 1. Crippin' on the metaverse. Come join my metaverse gang. We Crips and blood. We got cryptocurrency. You want to make $1 trillion? Hey, for $19.99 Patreon right now, I give you about on phone now. I give you about 17 million in credit, crypto credit. Like you want to put some lotion on already. Make sure I'm oiled up for the screen. How I look on YouTube. Press 1. Pretty Ricky grind with and nothing to do with what? Be on the internet. I'm gonna see that. He ain't gonna give me no relevance. Yo, mama gonna give me pictures. Did you hear what I said? And this hypocrisy that we see now. You want to go over there and support them? Enjoy. I'm shouting them out. This is advertising. Go, because you not who I'm looking for. Go. If you like fake dreadlocks, fake LA hats, press 1. Fake. Go over to the Tffany Nash, press 1. If y'all like people who want to keep y'all and your sons in the same cycle of death and destruction, and that's who y'all paying attention to, pay attention to Tffany Nash and King AK-47. You want your kid in jail or dead or even worse and nigga the feds? One, listen to them. But if you want your kids to have a good time, learn a little bit, and get up out of here and enjoy their time, not kids, even adults. It's adults. 80s baby. Shout out to y'all. Leave innocent children alone. Best everybody else anti-black femicide. I don't know who you are. You gotta go. That's too much words. That's too much of a name. You come back later. That's 1. I just wanted to know his YouTube name. I was just asking a question. That's cool. That's Tffany Nash. He's a good guy. He's a good guy in the demonic world. Press 1. So let's get back now. Let's get to the real shit. Hit that like button and subscribe. All right. Shout out to Tffany Nash for being a contestant on my dumbass show. But right now I want to talk about Jason Lee and the hypocrisy in the community. Press 1. Jason Lee and this hypocrisy that we see. Now I'm finna play this tape of Jason Lee. Now everybody know he's defending Tffany Haddish. He just doxed the mama and said this is an extortion attempt. Tffany Haddish is tired of these games. Now his main thing is this was an extortion attempt. Press 1. In fact, Hollywood Unlocked just dropped this. Look at this. Hollywood Unlocked exclusive. We know who did this. Relieved after Aries Spears skit video surfaces. She's relieved.
Shame. Shame.
She's relieved. After this video surfaces, I wanted to take responsibility and I was tired of being extorted. Hollywood Locked exclusive. Press 1. I was tired of being extorted. Can you believe this shit?
Now, how could you be extorted if you didn't do nothing wrong? If you did not do anything wrong, how are you tired of being extorted? If the video was about awareness and you ain't got nothing to be ashamed of, then you can't get extorted, can you? So just by you saying that, you already letting us know it's not a money grab, and it's not extortion, it's not clout, it's not nothing of the above. So you can't get extorted. You can't say you being extorted unless the video was wrong. So you just mad at the time it came out. Hey, me the great one. So you're really mad about the timing that it came out. So if you was worrying about if the tape was ever going to come out, that means it was wrong. it was dead wrong. And I know I had good intentions. If anybody got good intentions, exactly, under the jail. And you know, if you was really promoting something with good intentions, how can somebody extort you? It's not possible. It's not possible. And even if you say, oh, her and the mother was still chilling, and her mother came to her party, the mother's not suing her. The child, the daughter herself is suing for the brother. What's up, Nene, baby? The daughter is suing for her brother. The mother is not even in it. But even if the mother was in it, if what you did was not wrong, she couldn't get a penny from you. So you just let us know that what that video was wrong, because you said you got extorted and you didn't want it to get out. But the purpose of doing the video was supposed to be for awareness. Y'all gotta pick a side. Pick a side now. We're finished.
You can't make this shit up. And this is how disgusting all of them are. Press 1. All of them are disgusting. Every last one of these people is disgusting. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You know it's real. You know it's real. South Central Los Angeles, you know it's disgusting. Yeah, y'all don't troll me far enough right there. Now it's on to the real shit. Now she the victim. She wanted to come out. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. That's why I'm glad I'm here. The only media personality to remember. That's not what you said. You said it's not true. Your attorney spoke for you. It's not true, these allegations. And now you're happy?
Shame.
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 Now
Shame.
you're happy that it's finally out? Nah. Looks like you're finally busted. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Yeah, I'm tired of you.
Yeah, so what? So what? Press 1. Told you. Jocelyn Maxwell did the same thing in her trial, compared herself to Eve. That's what they do. And she just got found guilty. See, remember I told y'all with the Gasoline Maxwell that's going to hell with gasoline draws on, she was recruiting Tyra Banks. They was using the actresses to get the parents. See, the young lady who was caught on the flight, Lola, who we caught with Dame Dash, press 1, her right there, whatever her, I'm going to go back and get her name. It happened to her the same way. The grooming process happened. The grooming process happened. So when the grooming process is going on, the parents don't know. Some don't. I don't know. But they didn't know that happened. That's for the parent. That's for the kid and the parent to decide. Virginia Guffrey. Yeah, Miss Virginia. Exactly. Virginia, who was with Gasoline Maxwell with Dame Dash, and she was laying there on the bed. That we busted that story. I'm the one who pulled the whole story out. Press 1. My group, Cairo University, we are the ones who found the girl, found Maxwell, found Dame Dash, found the cameraman, choke no joke, and we did that. And you know what I did? Sent it right to the news media. Look at this. There she is with a big circle. Look, stupid hand in. But look, y'all better get this before I take all the credit. Oh, my mom. Gasoline, Tanika. Gasoline. Her name is Ghislaine. Fuck that. Her name is Gasoline. Gasoline draw. So y'all can sit up here and love these superstars, love Jay-Z, love R. Kelly, love it. But as these stories break, and all my hot girls live in Fiesta, and all my players in club Fiesta, y'all was singing. Them was all them little girls that was on that island. Y'all going to hell with gasoline drawers on. Press 1.
Say that again.
Y'all going to hell with gasoline drawers on. Coffee and Kush TV, you're the air.
This is Ray Midnight.
Talk to me. What up?
Well, just wanted to comment on the topic at hand.
You got it.
All I was saying, but it's nice to be on your show. I tune in all the time. I commemorate what you do, my brother.
I don't
love what you do.
Get to the topic at hand. I don't care about all this extra stuff.
Oh, okay. All I wanted to say was that this is just no different than the Diddy parties and the Jocelyn Maxwell thing. They just got it,
bro. I've already talked about it. You ain't talking about nothing. Get up out of here. Don't commemorate me because I'm not finished with you yet. Press 1. Don't commemorate me because I'm gonna block you as soon as you get to talking and they on the amount to an adult. As soon as you get to don't commemorate me. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. A Taurus queen of Zion says, I don't even know who this man is, but I don't know why is he so emotional. You talking about me? Are you talking about me? You better not be talking about me. Make sure you correct that. Amanda, check her. See, hey, Wakanda, make sure she her head on right. Arrogant is one. I don't care what you think. If you come in saying I'm a misogynist, so what? Who cares what an internet person think I'm misogynist? All y'all do, y'all nothing but the biggest narcissist on the planet talking about who are misogynist because we ain't going for yo. Oh, hi. So what? You got to have something better to offer than your little Jezebelist speech patterns around here. Smart is cool.
And still have the wildness that we do, but I just
art, yes, you don't get that word. And defended Raz B. And wanted Raz B to come over and talk about him being a victim on his show. So I brought it up because I thought this was mighty strange. How could you defend Tffany Haddish and Spears and this is some type of, but you want Raz B to come on your show? You want Raz B to come on your show to do what? You want a victim to come on your show, but today you denying the victim. You're going to out the victim. You're here to destroy. So what was your purpose for bringing Raz B? To exploit him? To ask him dumb questions? Let's go to the video. Let's go to the video.
As you all know, I'm on my mission for self-love, and I have the shirt on that was on Wendy yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
So you can save that tweet. I have been walking in my purpose lately and understand my responsibility with Hollywood Unlocked is much greater than the tea and always, spilling everybody's tea. My purpose is to be able to shed light on real conversations.
Right. Your purpose. That's your purpose. Go ahead.
We pivoted at my show sometime last year to bring you real issues, real conversations, and still have the wildness that we do. But I just got off the phone with Fox Soul, who airs our show. And tonight we were airing Raz B's show where he outlines in a very important way the alleged sexual abuse that he's endured as a victim of sex violence.
Right.
From family members and people around him, and as an artist.
Somebody said he don't even look authentic.
In B2K and as an individual in this world. I think oftentimes Raz B has been a headline, and he admitted in the interview to drug abuse and to alcoholism, but it was a very humbling conversation where he
admitted to abuse and alcoholism.
Was talking about being raped as a kid. And I just got off the phone with Fox Soul, and they're telling me that there are people who allegedly victimized him that have sent a cease and desist letter claiming that they were going to sue the network if they aired it.
Yeah, they were.
Let me just say this.
Takes his glasses off. Watch this.
I don't run from bullies. I'm not afraid of bullies.
So me neither.
I'm not going to be complicit in re-victimizing somebody who's alleging to be raped.
Shame.
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 Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yes, you are.
Shame.
Yes, you are. See how easy this is for me. See how easy? Yes, you will. You will. Yes, you will. We're witnessing it right now in the flesh, live and direct. Live and direct. This is a shame because we know today. Yes, you will.
Or somebody who is wanting to have their voice heard. This has happened to women time and time again. When you see the Me Too movement, when you see the Time's Up movement, men, powerful men, people with money shunning.
Didn't no boy bring up the Me Too movement yesterday? I'm like, Me Too movement? What the fuck that got? What are they gonna do?
Down victims. And so I've said to the network, and I will say to the people who allegedly victimized Raz, you can sue, you can threaten, you can harass, you can do whatever you want to silence Raz B, but you will not do that with Hollywood Unlocked. You will not do that with me. So tonight, the show will not be airing. We're going to air a different show, and I ask everybody to tune into Fox Soul to watch that show. But I give you my word, I give you my commitment. There will be lots of conversations with attorneys, and if I got to call the FB motherfucking I and the police and the district attorney of Los Angeles myself.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Oh, well, the hypocrisy. Oh, the hypocrisy. Oh, the hypocrisy. Are you not entertained? This is finish him. Embarrassing. The whole industry itself is embarrassing. This is a shame for sure. This is a shame.
That show will air, and any person who is a victim of rape or molest or in any other form of attack on them as a child or as an adult who chooses to come to Hollywood Unlocked to have their story shared with the world, they will have that story aired. And if you want to sue me, I will subpoena you. I will subpoena everybody there, and I will depose you.
Something is wrong with you guys mentally. You're going to get subpoenaed, fool. You're going to get subpoenaed, fool. Lord have mercy. Psychological issues. It's time to step back from YouTube. Even myself, I had to take, y'all notice I haven't been going live like I usually do because I realized, I said, let me take me a small break. I'm finna go on vacation. But I said, let me take me a small break so I can see the direction I want to take my show. Seriously.
I will ask Razby to tell me what your dick looks like.
Oh, no,
What?
sir.
What? Oh, what the what? Show him what his pee-pee look like. His eggplant. Did we just hear that? Did we just hear that? Oh, shit. Yeah, you know, I'm going to rewind that a little bit to make sure I heard that correct. Holy shit.
Oh my goodness.
I will ask Razby to tell me what your dick looks like.
Oh, no, sir.
Shame. Shame.
Oh my God.
Shame.
This is not a dating. This is not grinder.com. That's one. This is not Grinder.
Shame.
That's one. Jesse
Shame.
Smollett is not here.
Shame.
Coffee and Kush TV, you're on the air.
You need to take a break. Get off.
I ain't taking no break. Stop trolling me, loser, because I got you on the screen. Stop trolling me. Yeah, you got to take a break, fucker. Press one. You got to get off the internet, bro. Look at you. Lord have mercy. Man, I'm going to ask him what his penis look like. How would them balls look like? That's what y'all be talking about in the manosphere. That's what the fuck y'all be talking about. See what the balls look like. Remember that dude we had on the show the other day? That nigga said he don't like you women. He went to the gym. Why can't niggas be serious and just say, I like you, dog? Say I look good. You look good. And you got a fat ass too. Just to let you know. That's why I don't go to the gym. I'm not going nowhere. I'm standing in the house. Every time I'm about to go outside, y'all do something to fuck it up. I was spent 7 years on the run from LAPD. You hear me saying that? 7 fucking years while you having fun on YouTube, nigga. I'm surviving. Punk, press 1. I'm a criminal. I need press 1. Bricks, stones.
And I will sit down and ask you questions. I will ask Razby to describe your genitalia. I will ask Razby to tell me what your dick looks like, the dick that you put in him.
What? Oh my God. Are y'all hearing what this where you guys at? Are y'all hearing what this man is saying? Oh my God. Tell me you guys hearing the same exact thing that I'm hearing. You're going to ask Razby to tell him about your PP, tell him what the genitalia look like, tell you what it is that you, what the funk? What the funk? This is, y'all people better be keeping up with these stories. Y'all better be keeping up with these stories. Y'all better be keeping up when people be telling you, oh, your baby is so cute. She should be a model. Oh, your daughter's gorgeous. Your son is gorgeous. Oh, they're so talented. And we could take them so far. I know why he's saying that, but it's still, you know why, girl, I'm glad you know, because I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No. I don't want to know. But y'all people better be careful when people take a liking to your children. I understand some people got pretty kids. Yes, some people got beautiful kids. But when somebody just lets you know, oh, they're so pretty, remove yourself and that child far away from that person. I don't care if it's a male or female. Everybody likes to hear people say, oh, you so pretty. Come here, pretty mom. No, and no. He's trying to say, if he can describe it, that confirms he saw it. No, he said he gonna ask Razby about his eggplant, as in his own, not the cousins, not the cousins' eggplant. You talking about Razby eggplant? Or maybe I heard it wrong, but maybe I heard it wrong. We'll continue.
Why the fuck would you revisit this? The dick you put in him?
See,
Razby
is the victim. Why are you worrying about what Razby put in him? And why are you worrying about Razby eggplant? I want to rewind it though, Nay, so we both can hear it again. But that's some sick shit. That's some sick stuff. I'm telling you, every time you turn around, y'all better get ready, because we're gonna be hearing some sick stuff. I'm gonna rewind it. I'll rewind it for us.
They all think this shit is normal. Press 1. They think to get a disability pass from McDonald's. From goddamn females used to pick me up in the hood. Where you taking me? What's that? to get a disability pass for me 30 years. I'm not finished shit here. Why the fuck would you revisit this? The dick you put in him. No, Raz B was assaulted.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Raz B was the one assaulted.
Oh my goodness.
And I will sit down and ask you questions. I will ask Razby to describe your genitalia. I will ask Razby to tell me what your dick looks like, the dick that you put in him. I will.
Why the fuck would you revisit this? The dick you put in him. No, Raz B was assaulted.
Yeah, Nene.
Oh my goodness. Oh my, why do you want to know all this? I'll be trying to figure out if a nigga play Madden or 2K. Which one you play? 2K or Madden? Roll this shit up. Let's get us in the game. Our wives are here. We are in family mode. We ain't got shit to do. Wanna play poker or Madden? Y'all niggas over there.
Ask him and every other member of B2K and anybody else associated with that group or that time period to come forward and have a conversation about why you allegedly, and I say allegedly loosely, fucked a little boy. And so I'm really pissed right now and don't really have all the answers. And I'm not going to name any names here because I don't want to get sued, apparently. But what I will do is commit to the full resource of contacting all of my legal team and Fox Network to air that episode. That should be airing tonight, but understandably won't be because of concerns over the threats of lawsuits. I will also be getting a copy of the cease and desist letter, and I will be airing that cease and desist letter. So to the audience who has grown with Hollywood Unlocked and appreciates
He used to be so big. Why he's so small now? Oh my God, oh my goodness, that's not good. He used to be so big and healthy. Now he's so small and shriveled up.
full transparency. Best believe I'm doing my best in my due diligence. And to Raz, I'm doing my part to make sure that your voices continue to be elevated. And I ask everybody to...
Hey, DJ, say, do they think that that's tea? Yeah, they think that that's gossip material, like tea, bro. Like tea. Coffee and cushion.
Support Raz and support Foxhole and Hollywood Unlocked as we wait.
You sound like an abuser, bro. Press one. He sound like a damn abuser. Somebody, Shiva said a desensitized robot. There's no, press one, let me hit the shame bell. There's no emotion.
Shame.
Nothing.
Shame. Shame.
Nothing. Somebody said stress will do that to you. Stress don't make you skinny like that as no man. Nigga, stress don't do that. Stress put bags under your eyes. You may lose weight, but your fat is still there. So you just out of shape and you need to hit the gym. This nigga look like he losing protein. This nigga look like his bone marrow is going like this one. Press one. Nigga, that's not good. There's a lot of y'all people out there getting skinnier and skinnier. Y'all gonna disappear like Tinkerbell, little wooden, little Disney. Ding! Y'all gonna just disappear. Keep being against God of the scripture. Keep playing. Keep thinking hell is enjoyable. Ain't nothing like a bunch of Democrats sitting around in hell talking about they blessed. Press one. Ain't nothing like still sitting on the couch,
shame,
watching YouTube
shame,
like they used to watch the stories.
Shame.
People, they kids is now watching this shit. Press one. Y'all remember them aunties and uncles? All they do is sit in the house and watch motherfucking Maury Povich, KCAL 9 News, Channel 2 News, the stories, then Montel Williams, then Ricky Lake finna come on, then this one finna, that's how YouTube is. Press one. That's how I know I'm a star. Press what? I woke up one day and said, wait a minute. I'm a motherfucking star. YouTube is television. Press one. I didn't have to graduate, nothing. I didn't have to sign up. Leor didn't have to get me in the Illuminati. I just cut the video on. Press one.
Through.
Lord have mercy. Too bad. Where's Seti Nash go? Is he still here? This is sad. This is sad. They look like a whole bunch. It looked like Hollywood is filled with protectors of abusers, abuser protectors. Any victim should go to the police and the district attorney and get press charges. These people want charges pressed. Press one. They want these people to be charged with a crime like Bill Cosby. I told y'all that yesterday. They need to be charged with a crime. I don't even know why they ain't did the walk of shame yet. Take their ass, put them in back of the patrol car, line them cameras up, and put the police thing over their head. I don't care what you do. Walk their ass in there. They need to be charged with inappropriate activity with children and whatever that comes with the V word, whatever happened. There's so many kids. It's 16 tapes of just these people. It's more than that.
Wow.
It's more victims that's gonna come forward.
Wow.
They need to be charged, and more people need to come out.
Wow.
And expose more people who was around R. Kelly. Ooh, I wonder who was around R. Kelly. I can't wait. Press one. I can't put the camera up. Put this over here. I can't wait. Oh, what this is? We all did. You think you finna die and your ass going up to the ladder and go get judged? No, your ass being judged right here. You just found entertainment out the shit. You feel me? You better change before it's your turn to be judged.
Shame.
I wish Seti Nash would tell me if I'm 10th Avenue in Hyde Park. Google it. I wish Seti Nash would tell me, nigga, no. You turn, nigga, you don't even live around here. Come on, no. I'm gonna go get my U.
Yeah, that's crazy. You cracked your phone. We're gonna keep this story going. Let me just put up my little banner. Cause the little banner looks cute. They can still get your ass, but it still looks cute, don't it? My disclaimer for educational purposes and learning and all that other stuff. That don't stop nothing. Yeah, shame, shame, shame. Hey, common sense. Hey, sweetie. I don't know if we was talking about this particular subject on the last one, but if you know, you're more than welcome to come up if you want to, because I want to talk about this.
For reasons, people buy AARP level benefit term life.
Now, this one says, this one states this extortion, Aries Spears speak out on shocking allegations. Now, again, if it was, you cannot get extorted for something if you did not do something wrong. I'm gonna put the link in there for Queen. So if you want to talk about this, I want to talk about this because we got to start waking up and saving our kids. We got to start waking up and, oh no, we did the Michael, we was talking about the Michael Jordan. Now we on somebody else, but you more than welcome to come up and talk about it. But again, you cannot be extorted from something unless you did something wrong. You can't say I didn't do nothing wrong, but I'm being extorted. That don't go in the same damn sentence. You can't say, oh, it's a money grab. Even if it was a money grab, who cares? Them kids got humiliated. They got what they wanted out of them tapes, right? They got whatever they wanted with them skits. So why they can't get what they want? Why they can't get what they want? Okay, you got a satisfaction. Hello, beautiful.
Hello, how are you?
I am fine. Glad to see you. I'm so glad you got a coat. I get to see my queen now.
Thank you. Likewise, good to see you. Hey, everybody in the chat. Hope everybody's doing good, staying well and strong out there because it's going around.
This weather, we went from beyond hot to it's beautiful, really. But I'm like, this weather changed within like 30 seconds. I'm like, well, hold up.
Yeah, it just started raining here in North Carolina. It's like it was sunny earlier and now it's raining. Anyway,
We had that for 2 days straight. But you are caught up with the Tffany Harris and Aries Spears, right?
I am sort of caught up. I got up to where the inappropriate skit or scene was done, but I didn't get to this far as the extortion and them speaking out on it. I was a little busy today. I was supposed to be my off day, but I was busy anyway. But yeah, I didn't get up.
What I mean is you aware of the story.
Yes, I am.
All right. So from what you are aware of, how do you feel about it so far?
Oh, yeah. So many. Number one, totally inappropriate. Everything about this is just totally inappropriate. Wrong. I don't know where to start, whether it's with the parents who gave their children over and trusted their children alone doing showbiz. I don't know where to start. It just made my stomach sick.
Yeah.
And me personally, I don't think I would have allowed my son or daughter by themselves to be on set or in the studio, wherever they were, by themselves. Celebrities are not, clearly there's some very sick celebrities out there, just like regular lay people. I don't think I would trust my child alone like that.
Right. And then you forget that, not you, but talking about people in general, they forget that they told the mother that they was going to get them on Nickelodeon.
I didn't know about it.
Right. So they were like, yeah, we're going to get them ready. We're going to put them on Nickelodeons. So they're going to do some skits with them and get them ready to be put on Nickelodeon. Then it was also said that she was having an affair with the mother, but again, who cares? You was basically, if you was having an affair with the mother, that was to get closer to her kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and then if your video was about awareness and it's supposed to be proactive so people can see what goes on when parents leave their kids with men, then if you was doing such a good job, then you should be proud of it now, shouldn't you?
Absolutely.
So how can you start something if the intent was good, the message was good, so that should have been out all over? But there's a reason why it wasn't out all over.
Yep. Something very inappropriate went down clearly. And to me, that's almost like a passive admission of guilt when you start hollering extortion.
Mm-hmm.
When terms like that are starting to be thrown around, that kind of just tells me where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
And it's very rare that, prepubescent young people, still just like children, little toddlers, they don't have the capacity to invent stories of a sexual nature like that. Elaborate detail of what happened to them. And even myself, just an example, even at 13, 14, 15, I was still very green when it came to activity of a sexual nature. And I did know that certain adults are not supposed to touch me in certain places. I knew that, of course, but the intricacies and the details of all that. Come on now, you're in 8th grade, 7th grade. You don't think that way.
And that boy who played that in that, he was 7 years old. He's still not an adult today.
Oh wow.
Right, I may go back and play the video again after, because I just thought to catch this, to totally catch everybody up. So whoever seen it, guess what? We're gonna see it again, right? To catch everybody else up on the video, right? Now, what happened was the daughter, which is the little boy's sister, being that they were separated, and she don't know what happened to her brother. All she knows is the anguish that happened afterwards. And it also explained how nice Tffany was to them up until that point, to where they was away from the mother and had them doing them skits. Then she turned into a whole new person. Hey, Coffee. Hey, sweetie. Then she turned into a whole new person. Then they were like, well, who is this lady? You was just so cool and loving. Now you like, rah,
Mm-hmm.
So the sister, hey, Miss Winters, the sister felt so bad that the mother, I don't know if the mother tried to. I don't know what the mother did. If the mother tried to exploit her, extortion her, I don't know. What I do know is now when the sister became of age, the sister the sister has custody of the younger brother.
Okay.
So being that she has custody of the younger brother, that gives her legal rights now to sue their asses. So she waited. People keep thinking, why it took all this time? Because she wasn't of age to sue.
Right. Makes a lot of sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Because if he was 7, she was still under teenage, right? Wasn't she like 12 or something like that?
You know what? I forgot to get her age, but I guess it'll come up.
Yeah, not quite.
It'll come up.
Yeah, not quite emancipated. Put it that way, because we know at 16 in most places you're considered emancipated. But
depending on where you live too, you can become emancipated, or you have to go to court to be like Drew Barrymore and the other one. They had to go to court for that.
Right.
Now some females, they become pregnant or whatever, and they're emancipated. Boop.
Right.
So some places you're emancipated at 17. But I think 17 and under, you will have to take your parents to court and prove that they're negligent parents, and you can make it out here on your own.
Right.
Okay, now Nene said she was 12. And Nene says that says the mother tried to sue, but it was thrown out. Okay, thank you, chat. Thank you, chat, for keeping us up on what's going on. Exactly. I had to go to court to be emancipated in New Jersey. I don't know why. I don't know why a lot of these kids is not you, Nene, because you're special. You're my special baby. But a lot of y'all kids doing what y'all want to do anyway. Shut the fuck. You might as well just hold on to 18. It's like a lot of things these days, not back in the days. But they snuck and did it back in the day. But a lot of things these kids do in the open, I'm like, shit, what you need emancipation for? You screwing more than your parents. You're high, you're drunk, you stay out how long you want. You're doing so what you need to be emancipated for?
Fighting, deleting people, deleting each other. So it's like, hey.
The only time they regret getting emancipated is when they get in trouble.
Yeah.
Because now mommy is not responsible for you. And I tell my kids, not my biological kids, do not work with kids. I tell them all the time, you better do all you can do that last day when you're 17. You better do everything you need to do. But then that next day when you turn 18, you are now responsible for yourself. There is no more calling mama.
That's right.
There is no mom is not responsible. So if you break something and you get a ticket, that's your ticket.
You do.
Everything is you, and you.
Yep. I told my Nat from like 12. We started talking about consequences, serious, after your your elementary years, that's your test driving years, if you make the poor choice to act up and become a menace to society, I'll help you if you're innocent. But if you did it and you get yourself in trouble, don't call me.
And the best part about it is if you got kids in the household and if they happen to be lazy kids, and if you don't feel like cooking, they can starve.
Yes, ma'am. That's a life skill.
They
That's
can
a
starve.
life
Because
skill.
you 18 years old, boo. My obligation is over. You better eat the best way you can.
Yeah.
Wash clothes. I don't have to buy you nothing. I ain't got to cook. I don't have to clean. I ain't got to do nothing for you. So you better be a good kid if you still now it's a privilege.
That's right.
Before it was our duty.
Yeah.
Now it's a privilege for us to still continue to cook for you and wash your clothes, whatever we do for our kids. But got at ACS or whatever you could, they can't come to my house because you hungry because you over 18, boo.
That's right. And it's important to enforce that, pulling back, moving out their way so they can figure it out. That's the whole part of life. We were taught the same, once you get to a certain age, it shouldn't be where I have to tell you, clean your room, wash the dishes after you eat, put them away, like that's automatic now. And when you think the grass is greener and you want to be adulting before it's time, then you better not count your chickens.
Oh, girl, my refrigerator gonna be empty. I ain't gonna have nothing in the cabinets and nothing in the refrigerator. I'm going out, coming home full. Okay.
Okay, DoorDash. Okay, DoorDash.
I know that's the devil. DoorDash is the devil.
It is.
That's the damn devil. Ooh. And it's like you sit up there and you really don't want to buy it because you see all the extra this and extra that. And the minute they knock at your door, you forget everything. I'm like, yes, thank you.
It's here.
Thank you. First you're like, damn, the tip, the this, the that. And baby, once they knock at that door, hey, how you doing?
And I'm a foodie too. I love good food and new restaurants and things, fresh food. Like, I don't like the franchise food. I like fresh, where it's prepared by a professional cook, or authentic places like Mexican or African restaurants where it's, real authentic culture in the food. So I'm kind of bougie with the DoorDash. I'm like, I'm gonna do a little $40 this week. Let me splurge.
Like I told my son, I say, listen, I don't know what the men is gonna tell you, but listen to mama, cause mama know her son. I say, listen, you don't want you can get whatever girl you want to get, but you better get one that know how to cook. Because you don't cook, you don't do this. You better find what you call a good woman, and you better stick with her. Because these modern, I hate to say modern, I hate that word, but these girls these days, shoot, they out there making that money. They is not home cooking no meals. If you find one, you better keep her. You better treat her right.
That's right. And have cook not out of a box, but cook.
Or you better have some money for the dog.
Right, that debit card ready.
But you gotta work to do that.
Yeah.
Money just don't see. Kids think that money just like appears on the card. Because we have our own card. They don't know like we work or whatever your financial thing is. They don't know money. It's not like it just appears out of nowhere and it just comes on a card. Did you guys check out Ms. Leo tumblers? Her tumblers is to die for. And if you have a design that you want on your Tumblr, please let her know. And after we finish with this, I will be showing you guys her latest stuff. I like that keychain and I like that Tumblr.
That sounds amazing. I love people who are gifted like that. Make beautiful
Oh yeah,
things.
she gifted. Miss Leo's gift. She does t-shirts and you name it, she does it. You name it. Play this. How she say you create it and she make it.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to take a peek and go ahead and support because I saw you show a few of her beautiful items, and I was so sick. So now that I'm better, I'm gonna go grab some stuff.
And
I
don't
love seeing our sisters get out there and get it like
yeah,
that.
we have to support one another. And don't forget, if y'all got a couple of dollars left after y'all buy Miss Leo stuff, if y'all want to donate to saving the after school fund, it's a GoFundMe, and y'all can click on the GoFundMe link and donate something. And I show y'all guys where y'all money go. I show y'all guys where y'all money go.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Because
Yeah.
if I don't, y'all gonna be like, why she bragging? I'm not bragging. I'm showing you where your money went. So I'm like, I can't win, can I? I just can't win. God damn it.
That's true. No, somebody gonna find a crack. They gonna find a crack to jump in there, try to make something negative. Yeah.
I'm right there. I'm trying to show y'all where y'all money. I'm not bragging about what I do. I'm giving you guys appreciation. Damn. Take it. I want y'all to see how y'all help make kids smile and old people smile and stuff like that. But we're having a nice event Saturday. Lord's willing, these bones work. But let's hear what Spears had to say.
Okay.
And you got to see some of these comments down below. I like to show the comments. Now, this guy, Mr. Big KNFL, no matter if he thinks the lawsuit is an extortion tactic or a shakedown, the skit, was effing despicable. That's not the one I wanted to show you. Okay. I hear him, but the skit, he's still accountable. I wonder if Aries will like his children. Okay. I want to show you some of the stupid things people said. Tffany Lattice's statement threw Aries under the bus. I don't know. We're going to check her statement out too. What if the suit is assisted by some kind of people they were making fun of? I don't know what you're saying, girl. They was trying to blame it on Lizzo, basically. It's the parents' responsibility first and foremost to protect their children. Too many parents fail. That's true. But in a sense, when you know somebody or you think you know somebody, and especially if it's not a man, it's one of your girls. You know what I'm saying? It's one of your girls. It's like, and you thinking they're gonna, like, they took a liking to your child and it's gonna advance your child. The last thing you would think is they're gonna violate your child. That's because they forget Hollywood. All they know is, this person is gonna be a connect. My child's gonna be a star. They forget the word, this is Hollywood. Mm-hmm. That's what they forget. Now here go this big dummy, Mr. Pard. I do find it very interesting that this happened after Lizzo's situation. First of all, Lizzo was big. Everybody talks about Lizzo. Everybody talks about, what's that other girl name who played them Precious?
Gabby.
Gabby. They don't talk about Gabby. They don't talk about every big woman. No, this ain't got, and nobody didn't sit up there and go find no old tape. Shut up. Okay. The sketch was available for the public consumption for years. And listen how stupid this is. The sketch was available for public consumption for years. And no one said anything till now. Where was it at? Because we sure didn't know nothing about it. Where was the sketch at? All right. Then he goes, you can't sue someone for something that their parents and the child. How can a child agree to it? Shut up, Proud. I thought the sketch was over the top, but that's the kind of comedy Aries is known for. You know what? Like I was saying earlier, what is the definition of comedy? 'Cause I thought we were supposed to laugh.
Yeah.
You know, what is your definition of comedy?
And there's edgy and there's inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
There's edgy where it's adult type of edgy, and it's, teenager, PG-13-ish type of edgy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all, it's a spectrum of edgy. And then comedy, like you said, funny, haha, or ironic or quirky. There's all kind of funny. But when you start to emulate these acts with children, that's not edgy. That's just wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's just wrong.
I agree. Because it's like now a lot of these comedians that people are really on their ass now, which they have every right to be. Because it's like in their mind, there's no thing as taking it too far. They really think that they're in the ocean and they can just go how far as they want to go. Doesn't matter who feelings get hurt. Doesn't matter what you say about a group of people. So it's like you're hurting more feelings than entertaining the people. We come there to get entertained. We ain't come there to feel bad.
Yeah. It's really disturbing how people's view in support of this is. I didn't get, like I said, I didn't dig deep because it just disturbed me so bad. But I did look at a couple comments just to kind of see what, the general popular opinion was. And it just overwhelming. I don't know, is it disconnect or I can't find the right words, overwhelming stupidity and just delusion to even try to defend this. It's just my opinion though, because I'm speaking from emotions as well as a mother, having raised children by myself, I don't know. It's a special kind of sick to try to defend it.
And if you're a comedian, what you doing awareness type of videos for? I'm a comedian. So awareness, so you're trying to make it funny awareness? I still ain't get the joke.
Yeah, I don't get the awareness part. I don't get that part. If they were trying to bring awareness, why did they have to do it in such an inappropriate way with the young man in his underclothes and things like that? They didn't have to go that far.
I'm sorry. I know I had to get the ginger ale. I'm out of pumpkin seeds, but I will be back in business with my pumpkin seeds. Yeah, but either way, yes, that's what I was saying. If it's supposed to be an awareness, that should have been really out. If you was proud of it. But my thing is, Tffany says she's happy as how she's been extorted for years. So you had to do something wrong to be extorted. And then, if it was so good, why you never spoke upon it? Why you never say, I was because she had the best, the way her life was, she could have explained it because she had the best reason why she could have made a video like that. Like, no, this is what really happens. I never talk about it, but I was in that little boy position in real life, so I'm really sad that Tffany even did this. Yeah, Chris, hey baby. Because she came from the foster care. She was passed from house to house. She know how these things work. So if what she did wasn't inappropriate, she could have been the spokesperson and just had it came out, and she would not had to been extorted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it would be believable coming from somebody who experienced it or seen it in the foster care. But that's not what she said. She said that she was going to get the kids an audition at Nickelodeon. She didn't say to the parent, oh, I'm doing this skit and we're going to rub baby oil there. Then there's going to be a tub scene there. He's going to be on a tub scene. But I'm just want to show people, like, and even which way they did it, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I don't know. But I don't know how many parents, when they leave their kids already in the bathtub while a man is there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just, like, I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't make sense. Like, even if you are a neglectful parent, if a man walk in the house, who go, okay, I gotta go by while the child is still in the tub. Like, who's supposed to take the child out the tub and dry it? Does the child do it itself or the man that's there do it? I mean, it's like the scenarios that they picked. It didn't go what a child predator does.
Right. Yeah. 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 I just I don't care how you slice it, you know, the children were compromised. And it left a mark, and that should be the main focus. You know, these two disgusting ashy adults, they can fend for themselves. These young people now have to figure out how to turn this around and try to heal these marks that were left by adults they trusted. They trusted these people to put them on TV and make them famous, and they did. On top of doing some things that made them really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, and it really, I just have to keep leaning on the mom. You know, I know it's hard. They were going through a divorce, both of Tffany and the friend. They both were going through the same thing. So there's a lot of trauma bonding there, a lot of unclear red flags probably slipped through. You know, when you're in a lot of emotional pain, going through a lot, bickering back and forth with that ex and estranged people jumping in, you're kind of scattered, and I get it. But first priority is your children and yourself, your safety. Safety.
And it's no coincidence that Tffany ass blew up out of nowhere. We have not seen. And what you call it said that he's not the only one who said it, but he's the only entertainer that said it. What's his name? That man's birthday just was the other day. Cat Williams. He was the only one who really said it, but it was already being said. Like, where's your groundwork? Like where are the club? Like, everybody, if you hear a comedian story, they always got a hole in the wall. I spent that little hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And then I was there. Tffany ain't doing none of that. How would you comedian since 16? Where?
That was my question when she started blowing up and everything. I said, she just seems like a girl from the hood to me. And she's just kind of funny and quirky. And a lot of people, you know, that's the stereotypical thing they tie to us in Hollywood is, you know, the ratchet, the dysfunctional, you know, the outspoken, the really, you know, unintelligible behavior, the loud gangster ghetto, you know, obnoxiousness is what they capitalize off of. And that was her. So she fit the bill, and she was the new plant. I think she's a plant. I still think
I think so too, because don't forget a lot of the people that are victimizers, which they did put in that video, become the victims become the victimizers.
Yeah. That's my concern with the young people is, will they grow up and not get the help that they need and then repeat this.
And then what makes it even worse, whoever didn't see the video, poor baby, they all saying it now, poor baby. Whoever didn't see it, they didn't see it. Now everybody get to see it. So now he got to relive that all over again. At least it wasn't out.
Yeah.
It wasn't out. But now everybody really gets to see it now. And I feel sorry for the young man. And I feel sorry that us content creators have to do this.
Yeah. It's really sad. It's so.
But I fast forward. If I fast forward the part with the little boy, I only show, when I do it, I only show like them saying something. And then when it gets to the little boy, I fast forward it.
Yeah, kind of edit it up.
I don't want to, oh, excuse me. That's that ginger ale, baby. I don't want him furthermore, embarrassed. So I fast forward that little part. Now let's see what this mofo got to say.
Okay.
And this is my man Sincere. I love him. These Forgotten Kings. Check them out.
Haddish, so y'all know how we do. Let's check out and hear what Aries Spears has to say. And I will catch y'all afterwards with my commentary. All right, so y'all know how we do. Let's get right into it.
Who it is. Listen, obviously for legal reasons, I'm not able to divulge. Is that the right word?
Address. You're not even supposed to address.
Well, I was trying to find a more suitable word, but I really can't talk about anything at this time.
I know you
but I just more or less want to say to all the loyal listeners, all my fans, very few friends that I have and supporters, thank you guys for your support.
Like, who's supportive? How about saying I'm innocent, but thank you for, who the hell is still supporting him? No, I'm not your friend until after I'll be one of the friends that will go on a trip right about now, just to see if you're innocent or not. So if you're innocent, I'd be like, well, I always believed in you, but I went on this long cruise. Or if you found guilty, I'd be like, that's a goddamn shame. I'm glad I went on that cruise. But I would definitely disappear. I couldn't be your friend while these charges were being. I'm sorry, I'm not standing by your corner. I'll have to take a trip or a cruise somewhere until this is over.
A trip on, to France or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But look at his expression right here. That's worry. That's not, oh my God, I'm being railroaded. That's like, okay, I could go away forever for this mess. That's what's giving me anyway. I don't know.
And Aries should have known. Cat Williams. Eddie Griffin says no black man that's an entertainer leave this earth unscathed. Which means they got something on all of y'all. Y'all not leaving this earth a good man. You're not. Hey, Miss Winters. Exactly. I feel awful. His trauma is on display for the worldwide stage. She is a minor. That's why I fast forward him. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that also. And I knew it was something up with Tffany. I knew it because, number one, she was too outspoken and talking about this friend, that friend, and Groupons and all this other stuff. And they like, chick, you do know we're going to drop your ass down some levels because they do make you do these things when you get in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And they hold it until they want to bring you down.
Yeah.
And how do you have supported my few friends and supporters? Yeah, all your friends dropped, damn it. Shit. You supposed to have a lot of friends? Well, hello?
I couldn't. I'm like you. I would jump ship so quick. Like, no, ma'am, no. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't ask me if I saw. Don't send me. I don't want nothing to do with that.
I'm like, my Wi-Fi do not work over here. I'm in the middle of the ocean.
Right.
My Wi-Fi do not work.
That's all you there, sis. I don't have nothing to do with that.
No, sir. And it's different if it was hearsay. After watching it, I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah.
And you know, Tffany, like I said, she's been in and out of foster care. So we don't know what she was willing to do to make it into the business.
Yeah.
And then she played that home girl. Like, a lot of people always said good stuff about her, you know, but it doesn't take away she did some shit to get into that business.
Yeah, and I don't know, her energy to me is not of a you know, we all have to go through something to be funny, you know, pain, all kind of things to bring out the material to be funny. But I don't get that funny funny from her. It's like a dark underlying energy there, you know, where it's kind of almost resentful type of humor.
And then she could have took her pain and made it funny, but she never did a show. So, and I think the one show that she tried to do, they booed her ass. Y'all who remember when she got booed? They booed her ass. So it's not like she took the material from that. That's why I said if she done this with the right intentions, then she wouldn't have nothing to worry about, and she would have spoke upon it in her specials. She ain't never do no damn specials. She ain't do no stand up. She ain't do no hole in the walls. And how did you end up hooking up with Aries Spears any damn way? Something she was on. I think I just got something. She was on Def Jam. That's probably where they booed her ass off. I know she got booed because she couldn't. She's not a good comedian. She's a good, like Queenie said, she's like more of that Baps type of female. That's sort of movie Baps with Halle Berry and
she's like a Shanae.
Right. Like a Shanae, yeah.
A Wanda. Yeah.
Wanda.
Yeah. And I get, like, I don't knock anybody's hustle, how they make their money, whatever. But this is Hollywood, and a lot of times they do kind of charity fame. You know, it's like, okay, she slipped through the cracks, so she got a little attention on her from this piece or that piece she did, and you know, she gets a little bit of attention, and then okay, well, you know, let her get a little bit of shine. You know, we'll let her have that for a little while, and then when we get sick of the ratchet, we'll rotate her on out of the circulation.
And they forget that being that what they do now is so out in the open, we will know if this is a ritual, because after some time, when it's dead down and her ass and his ass blow up, we know it's a ritual.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, you can't say you out of the business. No, the people in the business is the one that make you do the rituals. So of course they can hire you if they're doing certain movies. They can hire you also. So it's not like, oh, nobody's gonna work for her. No, I'm the one that makes you the ritual. So of course, okay, you did your ritual. Okay, now you in this show right now. You're gonna be in that show, and this show, and that show. See, that's how it goes.
Make you jump through hoops. Yeah.
See
how far you'll go. Okay, well, she'll do a bathing suit. She'll do a love scene. She'll do this. She'll do how far else? You know, let's see what else you'll do. How far can we push you?
Man, a lot of them. And it's sad, a lot of these girls these days, they gonna do just about everything, because a lot of them, from watching these shows and watching these girls, they think that's where the money's at.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
hey, let me go get my this done, my that done, and suck this in and put some here and take some out of there. Shit, I ain't do nothing but grinding on people. Y'all seen when 50 Cent did that thing and he showed that clip. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I saw it on Instagram. The whole entire floor was full of money.
Mm-hmm.
It was full of money. So you're never going to be able to. People, they can put any video that they want to put out there. They can talk about high value men all day. They can say whatever they want to say. They're going to always pay for a 304
There you
or
go.
whatever, or whatever number that you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they still in business because people dropping that money. And there are no broke men dropping that money.
And it's quick, fast. The women and men are desperate. You know, they're trying to make it any kind of way they can, waiting tables, cleaning hotel rooms, selling themselves on the street. You know, so they want that quick, fast money. And hey, what look, party for 50 strip? What? Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I'll do this. If they want me to do a little extra too, I gotta pay the rent. I need to whatever, you know.
Yeah, I hit you off. Shoot, you're a celebrity. At least I can say I had X with you. You ain't no bum on the street. Yeah, you could get some of this. And that will never stop.
Yeah, getting flued out.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's just like the girl, if I'm not mistaken. I don't watch it anymore, but what is the name? That tattoo show?
Ink.
Yeah, Black Ink.
Yeah.
So I seen, because you know I be watching my clips because I don't have cable and stuff, so I catch it on YouTube. So it was a clip when they was arguing or whatever, and she was like, "You don't care about me," but come to find out, he paid for her to get a butt done, and then they broke up. So you honestly think a lot of these women, they just want certain things done that they can't afford?
Yeah.
They don't care if you break up with them after that, because now they want, you just made them where now they can get bigger money.
That's right.
Like, you small change, but thanks for getting my butt done. Thanks for getting this sucked up. Thanks for the titties. Now this is gonna help me get men with bigger money.
Yeah. Yeah. They do that. They jump from celebrity to athlete to celebrity all around. And they, like you said, they build themselves, get their little pieces and parts tucked and nipped, and boom, they're on a reality show or something like that, you know?
And I swear for God, the next person, I'm so tired of, it's like, it's the, everything is so saturated now. I don't wear makeup, but if I did, I would go to a regular cheap store. Everybody now has a makeup line. Everybody has a face line. I'm like, God damn, it's all the same damn ingredients.
Right. Just a different label or, you know, packaging, whatever you want to call it.
Because it ain't but so many ingredients you can use. So obviously, yeah, and then they were like, yeah, and we spent years trying to get this. How many fucking years? Ain't but so many ways you put. Ain't but so many ways. A little rose water, especially people who knows how to do it themselves. Maybe a little rose water, or the other one that start with a G, which is closest to rose water, but it costs a little bit more. You know, for the facial toner. Maybe a little shea butter, maybe a little cocoa butter, maybe a little mango butter, you know, maybe a little almond oil. But I'm just saying, we already know whoever do DIY, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
If you do D, we know the ingredients that you have in there. Because it's not but so many, this goes on your face and your skin. There is not too many different ingredients to use. So it doesn't take years to figure this out, but this is what they gotta tell us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, God, every time somebody come up, they either selling liquor or got a makeup line.
Yeah, wine, A cognac, a wine, a cigar, or a beauty line?
I'll be like, damn. I'm like, every artist got a makeup line. I'm like, shit.
Yeah. And don't forget the hair. You know, the wigs and the hair now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the reality ladies are doing the wigs and the hair. You know, the bundles.
I'll be like, damn. I mean, it's so saturated. Like Rick Rose got liquor. Puffy got liquor. This one got liquor. I'm like, what the hell? But that's part of the things that the devil promised them. They promised them, you're going to live like this. So I'm going to open up all of the doors for you if you do this. So a lot of doors will be open for them. You know?
Signed on that dotted line, signed over their whole soul.
But for me, it's too much for me. It's too cluster. So when people go to the store, they're like, do I buy Fenty? Do I buy J-Lo? Or do I buy this one? Do I buy that one? Like, shit, look at the ingredients. They all the same. Go to the 99-cent store now. Call it a day. Go to the 99-cent store. Shit. Same ingredients.
Yeah. You're not missing anything, really. Just like you said, the brand. Whoever decided to put the fanciest fluff package, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, my package better than yours. That's just about it. But she's okay.
Yeah, old boy Aries looks worried there.
He does, and I stopped it right at a good angle. He looked like, you know, I fucked up, right? You know, I just done fucked up, right?
He's in a lot of pain. He's really struggling trying to figure out how to word his little statement here. I never really cared
for your love.
I never paid him no mind. See, this is another thing they do too. When they trying to build them up, as soon as they come out with a scandal, now everybody wants to know who are they talking about. So now, if his name, nobody didn't know Aries Spears' name before, you know it now. You know it now.
Yes, indeed.
I will certainly remember you and make sure you all get invites to the all-white yacht party with the bevy of bitches.
Did you hear this dumbass man?
Yeah. This is why I just don't like him.
With the begging his bitches. You in trouble now for talking about kids, and now you calling the women bitches?
Yeah, he said a bevy of bitches. He's gonna have a lot of women there.
A bevy?
Yeah, that's like another word for a mini, a lot. Yeah. I never liked him. His energy, his personality. I never thought he was funny. He's a jerk and an alcoholic.
And you're gonna get all of y'all gonna get invited. Like they can't throw their own white party. Like we gonna be your friend because we want to get invited to your all white party. Every party got a bunch of chicks, and
after you've been exposed for being a pedo,
I'm gonna remember you. Like, oh shit, I better stay his friend because it's gonna be an all white party. And then he could have. That didn't make no sense with a bunch of berry bitches. That's how, see. So we already know you make yourself sound just even more sleazy.
Yeah, he is. He's a sleaze. I've always got creepy vibes from him.
That I keep talking about. Listen, this is an extortion case. This is a shakedown. And I didn't need my lawyer to tell me this, to say this, but you know, I'm going to echo her words. We won't be shaken down. And believe me, it's bothering me not to talk about the skit because Annie and I have been talking about it, and there's some very valid things I feel like I have to say or want to say. but just can't at this time. And I'm no coward. I'm not running from anything, and I'm not guilty of anything. It's the reason why I won't turn my mentions off on my Instagram. It's the reason why, I'm not deleting any of my old posts. And I would love to address it head on. Tony Montana, Scarface, balcony scene, shooting 1,000 Colombians. But I can't. I just can't, and it's paining me to do so because I'm a fighter. I'm not a runner, and my character's being assassinated. Again, I want to address the skit especially, but I just can't. I will say this though to the loyal listeners: if you remember back when that Arnold Schwarzenegger skit that we did. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the system, fucker. Get back, system. Try to fuck back. You guys didn't know it at the time, and I couldn't say it at the time, but that's what this is about. That's what this is about. It's a shakedown and extortion. And I will just say this. I want to say thank you to the very lovely lady. I won't say her name. There was a woman who hit me up on Instagram, and she wrote me, "Hey, Aries, if you need my help regarding the..." And she also mentions the person's name who's trying to shake us down. As much as I want to expose that bitch, I won't say her name either.
Now she's a hit.
She goes, "If you need my help regarding the blank situation, have your legal team reach out to me. I've known this person for over 35 years. They're a huge scammer. I can prove it to you. Here's my number. I will be able to assist you." And I will say this, if you can even dig up the history yourself, but this person has a history of these false accusations, saying that they even once blamed the whole entire San Bernardino Police Department for allegedly fondling her and her children at the same time in the same house. Picture that.
See, Aries. Number one, the mother is not on the case. The daughter is. The one you violated. Okay? The mother could have done whatever she wanted to do. The mother has nothing to do with the case, number one. Exactly, still being defiant. And number two, if you knew all of this, why you go taking her kids to do a video like that? If you know that this woman has a history of whatever, or he could have said that I didn't know her, but Tffany know her, but come to find out this lady has because somebody had to get to know this woman. How did they get to know this woman?
Yeah.
Where did you meet her at, or where did you befriend her at? She didn't just come out the sky.
Exactly. And when somebody is telling me a story and they say, well, I can't quite talk about it, but I'll give you a little scratch the surface rundown. And then you have a lot of story behind this comment that you can't make, but you're making a comment anyway. All that story behind it that he's given us tells me that you're trying to convince me of something and continue to hide whatever it is you're hiding. It's like you gaslight me. You know what I mean?
Right. Then she has her history. And then again, we heard about that lady saying she has scams, whatever. What? So if she's a scam artist, you figure, well, let me put a scam artist kid in the worst video or the worst skit that I can make. Aries, shut up. You should have just stayed mum.
Right. Zip it.
Shut up.
Just like he's playing in our faces now.
Yeah. Exactly. Then first, I ain't gonna say her name, but that itch. And anything you want, I'll tell you. I knew her for 35 years. And your point is fucking what? If she a scam artist, you just gave her some more ammunition now, didn't you? How could you get us to believe you after we seen that video?
An entire fucking police department? Come on, man. And what's killing me is, all the people hitting me up. At no point there's a little bit of, common sense or red flags or you just, whatever, man. People are just running with this. And it didn't help with the Lizzo thing. So I'm having a bad week. But it be what it be. So again, thank you to the people that support, love, standing by me. I love y'all back. Now let's have a podcast.
Well, let's talk about it, y'all. That was Aries Spears speaking out on the lawsuit that was announced last week involving him and Tffany Haddish over a controversial skit that was uploaded on the website of Funny or Die back in 2014. I'm not sure if it was uploaded to YouTube, but according to the reports, the video was uploaded by an individual on funnyordie.com. So here we are one day after Tffany Haddish, who also came out with a statement basically saying the same thing Aries is saying, at least the aspect of I can't really get into the details of the case. We got to wait and see how the situation plays out, right? But let's speak on this controversial skit. Now, Aries Spears and Tffany are both saying that this is extortion. This is a shakedown. We have to wait and see, right? They have to provide the evidence to suggest such. And in that regard, this could be very well true.
Really?
But I want to know who is responsible for putting this skit together?
Thank you.
Because that's what I'm waiting to hear from Aries Spears, along with Tffany. Whose idea was it to put this skit together? What was the point? What was the purpose? What was the intent behind the skit? Because honestly, I didn't laugh. I didn't find it funny.
Thank you.
Now I can understand, at that time period, I do recall him and Tffany doing content, making multiple skits. I believe they did one with Bill Cosby. So I get it. They was making content back in the day, but I don't see how this type of comedy is something that flies. So in that regards, there is no justification for that. And I'm sure, we can talk about this more on another occasion. But as of right now, this is Aries Spears giving his statement. Both saying that, him and Tffany basically saying they can't really speak on it in detail. And then, we have to wait and see. But y'all let me know, what are you?
That was just like a whole bunch of nothing. It was kind of insulting. I don't know, Mr. Aries, you're insulting my intelligence over here.
And then that bitch and my all white crews and it's gonna be plenty of women there. Ninja, I wouldn't go nowhere with you. You might be thinking of another skit. I don't trust you.
You might get that DR drug slipped in your cocktail.
Exactly.
Those sleepy powder.
I
don't put anything past. He's just a weirdo to me.
And then his mouth is reckless. This arrogant pumped and this bitch. And I'm like, well, shouldn't you say nice things right about now?
Yeah.
You say nice things right about now. Shouldn't you be respectable right about now? I'm like, damn. So these people are crazy.
What did Miss Ratchet have to say? I didn't catch her statement.
Who?
Tffany. Yeah.
I know. She didn't say it. I'm catching, but she just said she's glad it's over with because she's tired of being extorted. That's my thing is how are you extorted if you did something right? If you did something wrong.
Extorted. Did she say who was extorting her?
So let's check out my man Sean Davy Way.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, hair flip.
He's
Hair
so
flip. Yeah, I like him because to me, he's what you call really non-biased.
Yeah.
He really calls it like he sees it.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't, because he's in LGBT, he doesn't support them. He doesn't support, a lot of things. He supports, what's in his face. And that's what makes me like him.
Yeah, and he has a good moral compass. I like his morality and his principles. He's very firm in that.
John and Jane Doe and their mother, who has now been identified. And today, I bring you another video on the infamous Tffany Haddish and this whole situation that's going on between her, Aries Spears, John and Jane Doe and their mother, who has now been identified by Hollywood Unlocked as Treza Morris. Haddish has spoke to Hollywood Unlocked and stated that she is relieved about the P-word skit surfacing and she was tired of being extorted. Let's head over to Hollywood Unlocked and see what is being stated. HU exclusive, Tffany Haddish relieved after Aries Spears skit surfaces. I wanted to take responsibility and I was tired of being extorted. What was intended to be a major shakedown for Tffany Haddish turned out to be a great relief for the comedian. However, full details about the two incidents which led to a long-threatened lawsuit have shed negative light on the renowned comedian and sparked an even larger conversation online. Last week, a civil lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court by siblings identified only as Jane Doe, now 22, and John Doe, who was born in 2007. Jane, who is John's legal guardian, is the plaintiff in the lawsuit both individually and on her younger brother's behalf. The suit accuses Aries Spears and Haddish of abusing the plaintiffs when they were both minors and alleges that the comedians coerced them into filming explicit things and skits. One of the disgusting and very inappropriate videos titled "Through a P-Word's Eyes" made its rounds online. To note, Haddish was approached by Spears to take on the 2014 skit when she was an up-and-coming comedian. She was not present when those inappropriate scenes were filmed, nor did she get to see the completed project when it was finalized at the time. When she eventually saw the final product, she later asked for the video to be taken down immediately, but Spears refused, and the skit later showed up on the platform Funny or Die Digital. Those who came across the unsettling clip can agree the video was not even close to funny. However, many online users are now questioning what parents would allow their child to be a part of a project like this. The mother of the siblings, identified by Haddish's attorney and TMZ as Treza Morris, was actually longtime friends with Haddish at one point, who actually got paid for the skits. But things went left after Morris approached the entertainer following her success in Girls Trip and started asking for help with her comedic career when Haddish explained that she was unable to ... Sidestep. So earlier we were live and I stated that Tffany Haddish was getting her victim role together, Vicky the victim. She was going to come forward and state that Aries Spears is basically Lucifer. And that is what she did. She comes forward and states that not only was she not present in the room throughout the skit, she basically just handed the young boy to Aries and kind of just disappeared after that. But she never saw the finished product. When she did see the video, she contacted Aries and told him to remove it immediately. Aries chose not to. Again, Tffany, you are still guilty. You brought those children there. You handed that little boy to Aries
You are just as responsible. You are not a victim. Gross. Before we get into Trisha Morris, the mother of John and Jane Doe, let's get into the rest of the Hollywood Unlocked exclusive that Tffany Haddish gave them. It definitely points out things that we didn't know before. Let's get into that. Shout out to hotnewhiphop.com.
Hold on.
In a new update from Hollywood Unlocked.
Hold on. How you didn't see the skit when the boy was in the tub when your ass said, okay, I gotta go, I'll be right back, okay, bye. Now, I could see if they did a skit where, hey, Auntie J, Auntie, I could see now if they would have did a skit where the mother say she leaving, right? And then he goes into the room, then it's cut. But then you go let your imagination, go wild.
Right.
Or I could see a thing where she was like, oh, I'm coming home late from work. Can you pick up the kids? But as far as all these things so she can go out, because not only, people don't realize, not only did they make the kids look bad, they made Black women look bad.
Yes. Thank you for saying that.
Like, all we want to do is go out and have some fun and just leave our kids with anybody. Because every time you turn around, that is what's in the news. Well, Black women went out, the man did this to the child, the man did that to her daughter, the man did that to her son, or the man beat the child, or, all the horrific things that we have heard.
So, I'm not buying her end of it either. That was supposed to be a close friend. The mother of those children was supposed to be a pretty close friend. They were bonding over their trials. They were working through their problems, working on their career goals together. They called her auntie, things like that. So,
and my thing is, you didn't see the script of the boy being in the tub, and you didn't say at no point in time this is inappropriate.
Yeah, and then when it was finished, how do you not say I'm in this? I want to see it. I want to see the finished product.
Even if she did not see it, she still know when she still know that baby was in that damn tub when she said, okay, I need to go. And they had the bubbles in the water. Even if she didn't see it, she know that child was in that damn water.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just disgusted. I'm kind of speechless right now with this.
Yes,
she's playing, deer in headlights type of thing where she was oblivious. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy this crap.
See, people want to buy it unless it's their own kids. Like I've said, I've heard of a lot of negligent parents, but I've never seen a negligent parent washing their kids in a tub, and the minute somebody come over, leave. Now, I'm not talking about if you're a dope fiend or something. That's different. You're a dope fiend or you're a drug addict. That's different. You're not thinking right. But I've never seen a negligent parent while the child is in the tub. And first of all, he walks right in the bathroom. Like I said, whoever didn't see it, I'm gonna show it. He just walks his ass right into the bathroom. Okay, can you watch him? I got to go. I ain't never seen a negligent parent do that shit. Left the child in the tub and to go out.
No. And I didn't even allow, like, My sister, my brothers, they didn't bathe and change my babies' diapers. They didn't bathe them whether they were little or young, old enough to walk and talk. I bathed my own children.
Yeah.
I did have a nanny, and I did take them to a home daycare provider at one point for a brief period. But that made me very uncomfortable. Another woman or man or whoever changing my children's diapers, helping them go to the potty train and bath. No, And if I'm having company, I'm gonna have them bathed and in bed before they come.
Yeah, like who lets a child continue to bathe while somebody walks in? I don't even care if it's a female. You be like, well, hold on, let me finish with the baby. I'll be right with you. And
you close that bathroom door and lock it and finish bathing your baby and get them all dry and greased up and oiled up and smelling good and put the jammies on them. And then we go out, say goodnight, and go, and they're going to bed. They're not in the presence of an adult. If it's bedtime, bath time, whatever. No, you're not properly dressed. You're in your pajamas. So time to go to bed.
I'm going to leave you while my child in the tub full of bubbles. I've seen a lot of neglect, but I have not seen no neglect like that. Oh, please. But we shall continue on.
A platform owned by Jason Lee, one of Haddish's best friends, the comedian suggested that the lawsuit was set in place as a money grab. The outlet included a photo of Trisha Morris at Haddish's birthday party back in 2020 and shared that the former friend seemed to have had a falling out after Haddish told Morris she couldn't help her with her comedy career. It was also suggested that when Morris threatened to file a police report, Haddish encouraged her to do so. Haddish's quote, "I wanted to take responsibility and I was tired of being extorted," she reportedly told Hollywood Unlocked, adding that she was relieved when the skit surfaced. Side note, so Tffany Haddish invites Trisha Morris to her birthday party in 2020. With this information coming out and this photo being out, especially on Hollywood Unlocked, I feel that they're trying to push a narrative that Trisha is a money grabber, a money grubber. That's all she wants. Why would she still be around Tffany Haddish if she's claiming that Tffany Haddish did these things to her children? Hollywood Unlocked?
Well, that go both ways. If somebody's extorting me, why am I inviting you to my birthday party?
Yeah.
That argument go both ways.
And why didn't Tffany call the authorities?
Tffany didn't have to tell her she was having a party.
Yeah, she got the oh, you're extorting me? Oh no, I'm getting my people on this and get rid of you.
Because the video I did is innocent. Remember, quote unquote. The video I did is innocent. And I'm tired of you extorting me. But we can laugh and gigi and cuckoo and caca at my 40th part. I wouldn't even, if I was Hollywood Unlocked, I wouldn't even show that.
Yeah, Jason Lee is another one I never really liked. He's a sleazo, creepy weirdo.
He do got them vibes though. Yeah.
Dirty old man vibes. Dirty old gay man vibes.
Here we go.
I don't pick up none of this that she's putting down. I don't believe it. I don't believe that woman was trying to extort her. She probably was holding Tffany to her word and said, if I come up, I'll reach back, I'll help you.
No, but even if the mother was extorting her, it doesn't matter because what she did was not right.
Yes.
So, yes, you got mothers who want to get paid off of this, but y'all got something out of it too when y'all made that dumbass video. When y'all sat up there and put them babies out, that little boy out there like that, y'all got something out of it. So now they want something out of it. So all of that, Tffany helping her and blah, 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 blah. But see this where the contradiction coming at.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the same person that claimed help everybody?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I was just thinking that when she was like, Tffany said no, she couldn't help the mother with her career. But you suppose, yeah, it's a lot of tap dancing.
Yeah, isn't it the same person that everybody go, oh, Tffany Haddish put me on? Or remember when Tffany Haddish, I don't know, was it Netflix or Amazon? I don't know, but she had that special.
Yeah, I think it was Netflix because I watched a special from her somewhere. I think it was Netflix.
Yeah,
or
but
Hulu.
whichever it was,
Yeah.
what people were like, oh my God, you know, oh, so what? Oh, hello, Tffany, you had the power. You did have the power to help that woman. Everybody else said you helped them. Everybody else say how good you are. So why you not good to this lady?
There's more to it. There's
Yeah,
way more.
there's more to it. And everybody be like, yeah. No, I'm sorry. That's like if I do something, just like everybody else in this world. When you do some dirt and it come knocking at your goddamn door, it did not come with a date sign. It's gonna come when it come.
Yep. And 3 times is worse.
Mm.
You know, it's just more to this. I'm kind of leaning on that piece about they could have had a love affair. Tffany and the mom, I think that was something because I know she does like girls. Tffany likes girls too.
Yeah, Tffany go both ways.
Yeah,
but the thing is that again, this is not about the mother. Maybe the daughter. How did you think that it had to be a reason why the daughter got custody of the brother?
Exactly.
So we already know the mother is not right.
Yeah.
We already know the mother is maybe the start. Like I said, if she's a starting y'all put yourselves in that predicament to be escorted. But the daughter is the one who feels bad. The daughter is the one who wish she could have helped her brother. The daughter is the one that's seeking revenge for her brother.
Exactly.
Has nothing to do with the mother. So bringing up the mother for what?
A deflection.
Deflection.
Smoke and mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't add up the way they're putting it here. The way they arranged it is insinuating that the mother has some type of superpower to force money out of Tffany because Tffany would not help her grow her career in comedy.
And which we know, first of all, she could have, but Tffany didn't even grow her own career in comedy because she never was a stand-up nothing. And she just ended up becoming host, and she just ended up in movies. She ended up in a lot of things and got a lot of connections. She got connections really quick.
Yeah, she's a professional networker. We call them grifters. You know, just clout chaser. That's what that's what I see her. She's just a clout chaser, regular round-the-way girl from the block, you know. But I want to know what was the alleged threat? Say, you give me X dollars for me not doing whatever, or I will do ... if you don't give me this, you know, regular payment.
And see, where the mother has the right and where they fucked up at is they told the mother we're gonna do it for Nickelodeon. So which means the mother never signed on for her kids to be in that type of skit.
Right.
So the mother like, oh, okay, y'all fooled me. Yeah, you gonna pay me. Y'all didn't tell me nothing about my kids doing this type of skit. Y'all said that we gonna take them down to Nickelodeon so they could become a Nickelodeon star.
So with that being said, what's the point for Tffany paying her? Okay, you didn't see the skit that you were in, Tffany. The kid was in there inappropriate with both children, inappropriate contact, whatever. Okay, you didn't see it. So why would you need to feel like you have to pay off this person? Just
exactly.
Listen, Aries, pull that clip up. Let's get the raw footage up here. I can prove that this is on the up and up.
And then what's messed up is, number one, when they did the skit, right? And the skits are very short I don't know if it's edited or not, but what we seen is very short. So where did you leave? So once you said, okay, I gotta go buy it, did you leave for real? Did you really mean buy? Or did you go out the room and waited for the next scene? You getting me confused here, Tffany.
Yeah. What was the buy? Was it like you said, bye, offset?
Did you leave the set, then came back for scene 2? Like, and then you had to take the kids back home. So it was like, okay, Aries, you finished with the... Either way, you fucked up, Tffany. You had no right leaving. If you know the mother and the kids are with you, so how do you don't know what happened when you in charge of somebody's kids?
Yeah,
and then on top of that, you had to take them home.
Exactly, and they call you auntie. That means you're close to them. My friend girl's son calls me auntie, and I would never leave him alone with strangers. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care if it's a photo shoot, a scene, whatever. I'm sitting right here offset, and I'm watching you. This is my best friend's son. This is my nephew no, I'm not leaving set. I'm sitting right here. You just kind of put up a black curtain and hide me off the camera or something. I'm not leaving while my nephew is here with adult strangers. No.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't see nothing. So when you said bye, did you really mean bye? I'm going to get coffee. I'll be right back. Wait, what the fuck what did you say?
Yeah, did you have to go pee? Like, what does that mean?
Exactly. Well, I didn't see it. No, but you was in the scene. So the scene was quick, but like I said, it could be edited. So that scene was really long, and you went to go have lunch, and you came back for the next scene, so you don't know what happened. And then when all this was finished, and you was taking these kids back home, was they happy? Was they sad? Like, what the fuck?
And
sorry for my language, you two. I know y'all be getting mad.
Exactly, they slip out sometimes. But when you're shooting with children, sometimes you have to do several takes to get the scene right.
Mm-hmm.
They might forget their lines, or they might be laughing, or whatever. Something. Where, like you said, did you go to Canada? Where'd you go? Did you fall through the floor? Where the hell were you?
She said you go to Canada. Stop.
Go across the border, get a little, little herb, bring back.
Oh my God, she's
crazy.
Go to Canada. Stop. If something was in my mouth, I would have spit it right out.
I don't get it. Like, children are the most precious cargo that are given to us by God, yo. Like, how are you leaving this baby? He's 7 in his swimsuit, whatever, naked, unattended with other adults you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
How?
And people believe this shit. See, people, this is why I have to keep doing these videos, because when we hear like people like Nature Nut and these stars, and I'm like, and y'all believe this shit? Are y'all serious? She didn't know what he did. Like, maybe she did go to Canada and came back. Private jet, you know what I'm saying?
She hopped the border, went to Vancouver for a little while. Trapping on the Ave up there, Get the
like
it's this.
It's
okay.
It's like this is, we only need one take. So so you could go on to Canada and come back.
I mean, like, okay, the first time I allowed my daughter, she's my oldest, so she was my only child for 5 years. I think she was maybe in 6th grade before I allowed her to ride the school bus. Right? And even then, I was sitting there in the car with her. She was in the car. We waited for the bus. I walked her, put her on the bus, spoke to the bus driver and the aide, introduced myself, and I followed that bus.
Let me tell you,
followed that bus.
That was the hardest thing for me ever when my son got on the school bus. That was the hardest thing for me ever when that boy got on that school bus. It was the hardest thing. And then when he got old, when he got older, then he went by himself. Oh, my heart was in shambles. In shambles. I mean,
when summer ended, I would cry. Every other mother around me, I'd be so glad when they go back to school, honey. I'm like, no, I don't like it.
Dude, I thought that was me. And the kids start school tomorrow. I'm so depressed.
I don't like it. I never did.
I thought it was just me.
I'd be up at the school peeking. I'm not watching my child. I'm watching you, teacher.
But I like school. Like I said, school start tomorrow. I am so depressed. I'm like, damn. Even though I got my grandson on laced up, and then I got the son laced up and stuff. But anyway, we're gonna let this finish. We're gonna let this right there. We're gonna see a little bit more. Because I'm not being that with y'all all night, and I still got to do the other Nature Boy story on the other channel that it got derailed yesterday. But it was sometimes the unexpected makes the show nice and spicy.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it don't be me, be the people on the panel. And then after a while, I be like, hold up.
Yeah, I'm a drag Miss Tffany. I don't buy a word.
Yeah, let's drag her ass. Her ass is dragged. We're gonna bring her ass back from Canada. Why did you say that? Why did you say that? Why? Now we'll keep saying that shit over.
Yeah, where'd you go, Canada? Get back over here with these children.
I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit. Okay, here we go, guys.
That Trizza is a money grubber. That's all she wants. Why would she still be around Tffany Haddish if she's claiming that Tffany Haddish did these things to her children?
But she didn't.
Hollywood Unlocked, I look at it the complete opposite.
Thank you.
Tffany Haddish states to you exclusively, Hollywood Unlocked, that Trizza told her that she was going to go to the police and file a report against what happened with Aries Spears and Tffany Haddish against Trizza's children, Jane and John Doe. In 2019, Trizza went to the police department and filed that report.
Hey, it's Adam from StreamYard. We have an exciting new feature to announce called Green Room, which is now available.
Your name and spell.
Where Tffany Haddish invites someone to her party that called the police and stated all of these heinous things about her. Some of the craziest allegations. Why would she invite her there? And then on top of that, Tffany Haddish states that she told Trizza that she could not help her with her career. So Tffany, why would you invite her to your party where there's going to be industry people?
Thank you.
Managers, comedians, actors, singers, and so on and so forth. Why would you invite her somewhere like that? You're a connected person, especially in 2020. I thought you could help her with her career. You mean to tell me that you invited her to your party, but you didn't introduce her to anybody? And again, it's your party, so there's going to be managers and agents, lawyers, all type of people that come to these Hollywood parties. But again, Tiff, you said that you could do nothing for her. Again, Tiff, you invited somebody that made a police report on you with some of, again, craziest allegations to your birthday party. To me, it seems as if you are trying to smooth things over. The closer she gets to getting you incarcerated or getting you in trouble or canceled, the more you feel the need to reach out to her and invite her around, keeping your enemy closer. That's all I'm getting from it. because you're still guilty. Hollywood Unlocked, TMZ and Tffany Haddish and her lawyers decided to dox Trisha Morris. Let's get to know her, shall we? Let's start off with the fact that she has 5 kids. Nothing wrong with that. But did you know that they all have their own fathers? Yeah, you heard it. 5 different baby daddies.
Well, so
let Trisha tell you herself.
Comedy show. I wanted them to sponsor some of the tickets. I go to the comedy club and the lady's like ignoring me. She's running around trying to get the show together. And I was like, well, I'm here from Jim's. I'm Miss Morris. You know, you're going to buy these tickets. I'm like, are you going to buy these tickets? And she said, I need somebody to go on stage in 5 minutes. She was like, I said, look, I'll go on stage. You buy these tickets. And I ended up going on stage, came in 2nd place in a comedy competition. And people just started booking me. Mama drama show, and actually me and one of my baby daddies do the show together.
And then you got a baby daddy. Oh
yeah.
My God, these are all babies. I can't.
I got 5 kids by 5 baby daddies.
You know, wait. 5 different fathers?
Yeah, I refuse to make the same mistake twice.
It was established earlier with Hollywood Unlocked and other places that Trisha is a comedian, and she definitely is that. Let's get into some of her stand-up, just so you can get to know her a little bit.
Watch California entertain y'all. Sure did. I had to ask a couple of my baby daddies for some gas money to get up here. And gas so high, I took a 50 and went to Shell.
So we've confirmed that she has 5 kids, 5 different baby daddies. She was married, and in the process of her being married, she went through DV. And she moved from Detroit to California. So her and Tffany Haddish have a lot in common, meaning that she was an orphan as well. Tffany Haddish was an orphan. Tffany Haddish was homeless. So was Trisha. I mean, they have a lot in common. Tffany Haddish wrote books. So did Trisha. Trisha was married and got divorced. So is Tffany Haddish. So they have a lot in common. Let's get into a little bit of that from Trisha herself.
Hello, ladies. How are you doing this afternoon? It is a pleasure to be here and for all this wonderfulness and gratefulness and all this women's power. Like, we don't really understand as women how powerful we are and how we can just move and shake and make things happen. And that's what my journey is about. I started off really, really hard. I ended up in foster care at a late age. I wasn't like a little kid who grew up in foster care. I got into the system at 12, 13, 14, when we wasn't getting adopted, with no home. I don't care how many ponytails I put in my head. When nobody trying to adopt me, you know what I'm saying? So I started off on a really, really rough road, and I managed to turn my miracles into my mistakes. I decided to write a book called Miracles of My Mistakes. And this is the book that I wrote. And what this book tells, it tells my story. It tells how I ended up with 5 children, being married 4 times, being a victim of domestic violence, ended up homeless on the street with 4 children, living in my car. This book is a story of survival. This book tells you how to pick up wherever you at and put your life together. When I started writing this book, I was, like I said, it was 1992. I was going through some stuff. I was actually living in my car. I was homeless. I left my husband. He was beating on me while I was pregnant. And my friend was like, oh, girl, you can come and stay with me. So I drive from Detroit to California only for her to tell me, girl, I didn't know you was really going to leave him. You can't stay here. So me and my kids actually ended up in my car.
There will be a follow-up video of us breaking down Trisha Morris and everything she's been up to, and if she had anything to do with what Tffany Haddish and Aries Spears did to her children. Is this innocent, or is this a comedian, a struggling comedian, that never made it and is trying to get revenge on someone that she is jealous of, which would be Tffany Haddish? Or make sure you tune into the next video to find out. I love you all. Until the next video.
Oh wow, she didn't sound like too much of a scammer there.
Now you know Detroit. We
I'm saying though, she wasn't like I was in the streets robbing and stealing. And then she said she called her friend in California. Could that have been Tffany? And then she said, no, y'all can't stay here.
I can see Tffany doing something like that, though. I could see Tffany doing that. Like, she's right on the pinnacle of blowing up, and she says, "Oh, you need to leave him. You can come over here and stay with me." She's got a little bit more money now. She's getting booked more, whatever. And then the friend's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take that offer." And when the friend shows up, Tiffany's like, "Well, now that I think about it, 5 kids and a whole nother woman, and I'm trying to, get myself straight. I'm trying to get put on myself." I can see her doing something like that, turning her friend away like that.
Yeah, but all the other people, if you watched her special, Tiffany's was at this point, they specifically let you know, you better worry about yourself. They let that be known. Unless you come out with a group or something like that, and you already a band, and sometimes they separate y'all, and they only want the star. Because remember when Toni Braxton came out, she was with her sisters.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, we just want you.
That caused a lot of trouble in their family, too, among the sisters.
Right, and a couple of other people, Nelly, when Nelly first came out, they was like, no, we just want you. They tried that with Chuck D, but Chuck D was like, nope, if his favorite Flav don't go, I don't go. But then that happened to be the one of the greatest things they ever did, because he is, I don't care how good Spliff is. Spliff is very good with Busta Rhymes, but nobody like Flavor Flav. Nobody, he's the best fight. But what I'm saying is that a lot of times, so even with the comedian, they like, you listen, you want to come through this door, you won't come through this door by yourself.
Right.
And then a lot of times, once you go through the door, you cannot tell them what happened on the other side of the door.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't say
the couch.
Right. So a lot of times they really cannot help you. They cannot. See, the other people that she did help, because she claims she helped people, they already went through a door.
Yeah. Yes.
So they make these promises to these people before they walk through them doors. So yeah, they figure, girl, if I get on and if you get on, why do you think Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff is not on the same level?
Exactly.
And it wouldn't be no Will Smith without Jazzy Jeff. Because Jazzy Jeff is the one who invited him to the parties. He invited him to grab the mic. It was Jazzy Jeff that was on, not Will Smith. And they were like, well, do you want to walk through these doors? You can walk through these doors. Now you can showcase Jeff sometime, because the people do love Jazzy Jeff, but you're gonna be way up here and he's gonna stay down there. And he probably said, you know what? I already know what the door looked like, because we did start out together. I don't want to go through no more doors. Good luck, Will. Good luck, homie. Good luck. I've been through the little doors I've been through. I don't like them.
Right. I'm good on the doors. No more doors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That makes perfect sense, though, because showbiz is so fickle. And like we said, they will push you to see how far you will go, how much controversial things they can get you to do, how much you can compromise. What Halle Berry and Monsters Ball, she lost a lot of respect from a lot of her supporters because she did nudity,
And that other movie she just did, I thought that was a great movie. She was with that lady, and just had a little lesbian affair showing her stuff. She just don't have a problem showing her stuff now, do she? But either way, people think the people make you think that it's for the scene. But in all reality, them are your titties that people are seeing. Yeah. That is your BJJ. So you may think that it fits the scene, but when we was younger and we didn't see all that, our imagination was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. We didn't have to see all of that. We knew what it was about. And sometimes it's better like that.
Yeah. It's a grooming, even of the seasoned actors like Halle Berry and those in that category. It's still a programming. They want to keep them under that spell. You want the Monty. You want to still be America's sweetheart and the finest woman in the world. You better, drop them panties. I need you to take them underpants off and go ahead and do this, so we can cater to whatever demonic energy is out there. Whatever. And it's really real. And this extortion stuff, it's not computing. My spider senses are tingling. I think it's a crack-a-caca.
I'm right with you, sister. I'm right with you. Now, I don't know if y'all heard of Corey Holcomb, but let's hear what he got to say.
Yeah, he keep it real.
And also, he gives his reasons as to why he blames Aries Spears for this whole situation. So y'all know how we do, man. Let's check out this clip and hear what Corey has to say. And I will meet you afterwards with my commentary. All right? So that being said, let's get right into it.
Somebody say just copped out tickets to Chicago Theater. I'm going to talk about that too, because this is very important to me. I just have to address the Tffany and Aries thing. Let me tell y'all something, man. You can get jammed up in the game.
And it doesn't even matter, as you see, when that jammed up is going to get thrown your way.
Was the video made 2014?
Something like 20 years ago, right?
I don't know. Not 20 years ago.
Oh, I thought somebody said
2014. That's about
14?
9 years ago. 8 years ago. We all know Tffany can't make a video with nothing to do with Aries nowadays anyway. It's what comes out about this. From what I hear, Tffany, it was her homegirl kids that they used. Look, I hope Tffany is watching. Tffany, because I know she know now. When you with shit gonna happen. I had Aries at my show one day. After all that begging and shit, I gave in. And it cost me thousands and thousands of dollars to have that up around me one time. Tffany ain't touched no kids. It ain't in Tffany, in my opinion, to be trying to touch no kids or do no shit to no kids. That's not the Tffany I know. To be honest, the Tffany I know is a very giving person. I'm talking about for real. These are facts. Tffany gave a whole bunch of bitches that ain't shit. She chopped up her production budget with them when she put them on TV. Now, that's just real shit. So if you want to try to shoot her down while she motherfucking going through this shit because she was around that, because that's what this is about.
Really?
Be down. If you want to say I ain't gonna say nothing, you wrong, because I tell her the same stuff I'm saying right now on the phone. You live and you learn. Whenever you're around, cause shit happen. Now, to the real culprit, which is the gooey raccoon. Listen, we know by his works. We have seen him kiss a man on video when he did videos for what is it?
I ain't see that.
He was on Mad TV. We saw him kiss a man, and check this out, man. Somebody say Tffany is guilty as fuck too. Hey man, y'all bitch ass niggas wasn't even talking about this video when it came out. It's been out before. Y'all motherfuckers, a lot of y'all niggas is bandwagon niggas. So I know when they finally get me on some fuck shit, you hoe ass niggas gonna be like, I ain't taking up for nobody.
No.
We ain't got no business around niggas like Aries Spears. This is the point I'm trying to make. Aries Spears should off himself. I'm gonna keep it real.
Damn.
Nigga,
Damn.
we know you have desires for boys and men.
Sis, did he say off his office? Holy shit.
He said he want him to delete himself.
Oh, man.
And I'm right behind him.
And then he's still calling her itches and stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
Because one of the cast members on 5150 had to douse Aries Spears up. He was drunk. And you know how people do a lot of close talking and inappropriate touching in a conversation or a panel. You know, he's a toucher. He's very creepy. You know, lots of inappropriate social, you know, not proper social responses and behavior. So the guy was like, look, stop touching me. Like, you can talk to me, but just don't touch me. And he kept doing it. And the guy stood up and gave him a couple chicken wing cross-face combinations to the face. And then Aries Spears sued Corey because it happened in Corey's, well, it didn't really sue Corey. He sued the guy that hit him. But Corey helped out and paid the restitution or whatever it was. Just, yeah, Aries Spears is a real ick with a D in front.
He said he should off himself. God damn.
Now, Aries Spears is just,
Ooh.
And I got a whole lot of colorful adjectives I could use, but I love do that to your channel.
All right, here we go, because I got to go on to my other channel. I got to go do some nature nut, which don't feel like doing, but I have to get this stuff talked about. Oh, I forgot that I was going to say, did you see the other video I did, but I forgot you was there when I did the video with the girl who Charlemagne the God violated. I forgot you was there. But
yeah, Jessica.
I'm talking about the singing group too. You want to be close to man asshole. Now the problem is, this is what I think.
What?
I think if Aries was left alone with a little light-skinned boy, he would do something to him. That's my opinion. I think he would. But the video wasn't funny.
Nope.
The video wasn't funny.
And she even says it. She said it today, yeah.
Can you imagine
She says it was.
the drama that's about to happen over a video that wasn't even funny? So what I'm saying is this. Aries, do you realize how much stuff go to hell when you come close to it? You should really off yourself. You should get a Bible and read a couple of scriptures before you tell the God you serve, I will not be used as your servant to make a fool out of myself anymore. What's up, baby? I mean, like, listen to me. Everything you touch go to shit. Everything you touch go to shit. I made jokes about Lizzo. I'm not saying they won't come at me, but I believe there's a difference when I make jokes about Lizzo versus when you make jokes about Lizzo. Other comics got mad when you said something about Lizzo. Other comics was like really going in on your ass. Aries, your life here on Earth is a negative entity in everybody else's life. You should off yourself, dog.
Damn.
What made you think it would be funny to have a child, a young man,
thank you,
a boy, laying on the ground with his legs up?
Get him, Corey.
Like that, waving his legs. What made you think that was funny? What made you think it was funny to have a little boy rubbing a train like it's a dick? Don't you know when you touch the kids in any way, you can be sued? Did you know that? Are you that stupid?
Yep.
You grew up in Hollywood. You come from the Hollywood family.
Yep.
You're part of the community, the dick in the ass community.
Oh, God.
You know better. You just thought it was funny. What made you touch that little boy leg in a video? Do you know you can't do that?
I guess not.
I bet it's young people who know you can't do that. I believe you knew you couldn't do that. You just tried it. What made you get your nasty, awfully built ass in the tub with a boy? Come on, man. Are you stupid?
Yeah. Very stupid.
Come on, man. You got to know that was going to set you up. And now, because Tffany got the bag, she in it too. And they got to have their people mitigate the damages with the people that's gonna hustle. Bottom line, if you got the bag in Hollywood, this is part of having the bag. Did y'all ever get sued back over some sucker shit back in the day where you just be like, what? Attempted.
Yeah.
Good.
Sure, but it's not free. Like you said, you never get out scot-free because they don't come after people that they don't think that's broke.
If you
They will
popped
come after
off,
you if you got-
this video won't go nowhere.
Well, let's talk about it, y'all. That was Corey Holcomb speaking on a lawsuit involving Tffany Haddish and Aries Spears behind a comedy skit that was made back in 2014 titled Through the Eyes of a Pedo. All right. Now, of course, this skit had children in the video, and here we are, right? Of course, there's more information coming out in regards to the lawsuit. I believe Hollywood Unlocked put out information earlier today, just giving more details as to what happened, right? Apparently, Tffany Haddish knows the mother of these kids, so
And
there's
that's
still
how
more
she
information
treat 'em.
coming out, right?
So that's
According
how she treat
to
'em.
Aries and Tffany Haddish, this is extortion. This is a shakedown, right? Yesterday, Tffany Haddish came out with her statement. Today, we got Aries Spears, and people are still talking. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A lot of people are pushing for Aries to be canceled. I don't know about that. Some people may be, going overboard with the outrage.
What?
And I feel like it's a bit overboard because the skit has been online since 2014.
Doesn't matter.
All right, now the timing of this is definitely suspicious, especially with Aries just being in the headlines for his criticism on Lizzo. So
And?
some people feel like this is payback for
Ain't that much payback.
him pretty much, criticizing Lizzo's weight and her looks. Okay.
First of all, I love you sincere. But come on now, let's call a thing, a spade, a thing, a thing. How many obese women has gotten criticized by somebody? Even if he wasn't obese. If you just was past a size 3 in Hollywood, they called you fat and made you take the pills. They gave you pills for you to lose weight, pills for you to go to sleep, pills for you to get up. I mean, they just had them poor people, them young kids on some of everything.
Yeah.
So Lizzo is not, and that's not even, matter of fact, nobody lately has been done more wrong than the girl who played Precious. We just said her name, Gabby. It's more memes with her in it than Lizzo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's way more. And then even though Liz is a dark color, she's dark in tone. Gabby is darker in tone. And then you just look for the memes. So him talking about Lizzo is not what destroyed his life. Lizzo is not that big. She's not that big.
And she's not that interesting to me. She's not that versatile.
I don't know none of her songs. I caught a part of her song. Hey, Missy. I caught a part of her song when she was on live. I'm not really in tune with these new kids. So, but what I do know is, if she was powerful, I would have heard of her, because you will constantly hear it. People will play it in their cars, or they'll play it in. But I would have heard something of her if she was that powerful.
Exactly.
Against my will, but I would have still heard something.
Yeah, you clearly you're not missing much. But yeah, I kind of feel what Corey's saying. What Tffany wouldn't be the one to have compromised the children. I kind of, it just still rings true that you handed these children over and left, allegedly. These children were under your care and supervision. Mm-hmm. Period. There's no way around that. Now I can see if there was a fire and you had to run out offset because it was a fire or an explosion or sparks or something. But you shoot a scene. Okay, next the kids come and then you're gone. That still don't sit right.
That's why I said this chick is guilty too, because for a fact the scene called for the boy to be in the tub with a bubble bath.
Yeah.
The scene called for you to say, "Oh, I gotta go." So at that point in time, she could have been like, "Now y'all got to change this scene."
Right. You're not going to say something? You didn't read the entire script? I thought that's, right? Don't you
unless you was there or you wasn't there. Unless you went to Canada or you didn't go to Canada. You understand what I'm saying? Because while that scene was going on, it would have been different if she would have said, listen, it was like adult supervision for every scene. No harm came to these kids.
Right.
Then it was none of that was said. So by her saying that she's not there, like you said, so now it leaves to believe who was watching the kids then.
Right. Who was there? Because from my understanding, if you give me your minor son, okay, Auntie Queen, you guys can go get ice cream. I don't care if we're skipping home and he falls and scrapes his knee. It's like, okay, well, where were you when he fell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you there? Were you crossing the street? Was he on his bike? Did you, right? Am I wrong?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna know, well, where was Auntie when you fell?
Right.
Where was she? Did you run away from her? Did you break away, and run because you saw your buddy? You wanted to go play with his new puppy? What happened? How did you fall? And who was there? Right? Same thing. This kid has no clothes on in the tub with grown men around. Where are you?
And you the one was there because you in the scene. So all of this crap about, no, I didn't, child, please.
No.
Child, please. You just mad because it's your goddamn turn to Hollywood. If she was my friend, I would have trusted her, but not to do this. No way. When only shorts in the bath, in the tub, but for grown ass man, heck to the no. Exactly. That's crazy. That is crazy.
No, ma'am.
Mm-mm.
Try next door. This one closed, honey. You're not going to have my 7-year-old by himself with a bunch of adults.
And then she the woman there that's taking care of them, but she left and went to Canada. Only reason I'm saying Canada, because Queen made the joke. So whoever's coming in late, it's just a joke. Because she said she wasn't there. And I'm like, well, then where did you go? You didn't see nothing? You were in the scene. Where did you... Once you said, okay, I'll be back, did you really mean I'll be back?
Yeah,
what,
did you go to Chick-fil-A?
What does that mean?
Yeah, where the hell did you go? Jeez. I don't know. My nephew, blood or not, play auntie, play nephew. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm be sitting right there, you know. Okay, next scene, we know we got to do this risque, whatever. I don't think I feel comfortable let my homegirl's son do this. Maybe we need to get her on the phone. We need to get this cleared by mom first, because I'm not gonna okay this. Right? I mean, I don't know. If that's my truth. If I'm close to you like a sister, we're bonding, we're trying to grow and get out of our pain and all this crazy stuff, whatever. Okay, cool. But again, children are the first priority, their safety. Their safety.
But exactly right, ZQ. It doesn't matter if she wasn't there. It really does matter though if she was there. But she knew what the whole thing was about. It does matter if she wasn't there, because why? What would possess you to leave, even if she didn't know? Even if she didn't know what they was doing, what would possess you to leave them kids in somebody else's hands? And you're supposed to be there with them. And then you told the mother that they were going to be doing something together. But in all reality, they separated the kids. Now, if she would have said, well, I ran to be with the sister, the daughter, while the son, she didn't say none of the above. She just excused, no, bitch, you sorry, call her that, but you can't excuse yourself from nothing.
Exactly. 7 and 12. I mean, they say 12 is old enough to be home alone for a couple hours. I don't know about that. I don't know about that either. I never left my 12-year-old home alone.
Girl, I couldn't.
I got 3. I never left no 12-year-old to supervise younger. No. I need a responsible adult. If it's not me or your father, then it's a trusted person like grandma, somebody who I know for sure is going to watch out for your well-being first and foremost. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
If you know you're not. And then she claimed she took care of her young siblings, right? So she know how it is to take care of somebody else's child that she's a quote unquote love, right? So it's not like she don't know how to take care of kids. But if you felt that you didn't know how to take care of kids, you should never took her kids.
Yeah, and I'm kind of still side-eyeing mom too, because Nickelodeon, that's even bigger. You know, you want to work toward getting them on Nickelodeon, you know you're going to have to jump a whole lot of hurdles, hear a whole lot of no's, go through a lot of crap, people trying to scam you and take you for a ride. That's just the way, but that's the animal, the beast it is in the entertainment industry. Whether it's comedy, modeling, acting, music, it doesn't matter. You're going to go through some sleazy, slimy crap before you get to where you want to be, if you get there.
Yeah, I mean, like, you would have to be like a nice look. They really love twins for some reason.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're a twin, it might be easier to get in there, even if you're playing just the same way. Like little, what's that house? What's that show? When they had the Austin twins, Full House. Like, so one maybe could play the other, or you may got like the Tina and Tamara, or you may got the 2 young boys. I forgot their names, but at that point I'm too old to watch their shows. But I think my son or my daughter was, and they had the 2 twins, the brothers. She told the mother that they were going to do a reel to get the boys seen by Nickelodeon. I think the fact she lied about that shows she knew what was up. Exactly, Martin. How are you, Martin? Good to see you.
Yeah.
So I don't know, all this extortion and shit. You can't extort like if you can't extort something if you did what was right. If you did something that was right, you cannot be extorted. You only could be extorted if you know something is wrong. So that means I don't want, even though the video is up there, right? So the video is up there, obviously not that many people care about you to even go and see it. But that will work if the mother decided I didn't get what I want, I'm suing you. But the children themselves said how they was treated. Now the daughter took guardianship over the brother and she sued. See, now they got every right to say what happened. And I'm suing, damn you, mother. Matter of fact, I don't even like you as a mama. I'm taking my brother myself.
There you go. There you go.
So if people keep judging it like the mother has nothing to do with this right now. So stop it. It's the kids themselves.
Taking the reins and fighting back and standing up, speaking their truth. You know?
And then none of these grown folks want these kids to speak the truth. That's why they keep blaming it on the mother. Because they know this shit happen every day. They know this shit happen every single day.
And you just can't justify when a child is abused. There's no justification for that. And the way that, you know, Aries Spears kind of just diminished the whole piece of it. Like, it's just, oh my God, these people are just after me. And, you know, I can't shake off all the haters. You had a child in a tub touching on this child. The theme of it was predators. I mean, I don't understand how people don't see the outrage in this. Everybody wants to be the victim now.
And then everybody want to take Ben out. Ain't nobody really paid that no mind. Because Aries, who the hell was you in 2014 that people looked at it? So he thinking that, being that, no. Like I said, that would have worked if the mother was for to take you to court. It's not working now because the girl is of age and she can take you to court herself. That's what you fucked up at.
And for a young woman, this young girl, she's a young woman, to take that responsibility on and get guardianship of her sibling and say, we're going to do something about this.
Yeah.
That speaks a lot. You know, that's fanning the flames under that fire there, Mr. Raccoon Eyes. That's making me stay on the side of the fence with the children. That there was something going on and it was premeditated, which even makes it more sick because you turned it into a skit or a video.
And then right after that, they did the skit with the Bill Cosby. So that go to show you this mind. If he's doing skits like that, that go to show you this mind. He's infatuated with perversion.
Thank you. He objectifies women and children, and puts that energy that children should be exposed to.
And Tffany was in that skit too when he did the Bill Cosby. So you got one that you quote unquote talking about protecting kids. Then you got one quote unquote showing that Bill Cosby as with the pops and putting the pops in the girl's mouth and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to check out none of his stuff. But if anybody know, but just for them two alone, I'm like, well, damn, you did 2 skits containing perversion.
Crazy. Yeah. This is sick. This is disgusting. You know, let me be quiet. I want to hear the rest. I could go on all day with this one. It's disgusting.
Yeah, but guys, you know, we would I'm going to go over to the other side. We would definitely finish. We're going to keep up on this. and we're going to keep up on more daily news. So make sure you please come back. And just in case you don't know when I'm going on, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the bell. So you will know when we go live. You would get the notification. Hopefully you do. You would get the notification when we go live.
Word.
All right, I'm sounding out right now, but like I said, if you got anything to say, leave it down below. I read all your comments. Y'all have a great day. Peace, and I am out.
One love. Bye, everybody.
One love, sister.